using your platform is going to be bad press to them.
Right.
Did you freeze to death?
Dude, again.
And so, being awake when it's actually going on. No, dude.
I thought I was gonna land in the water.
When all this stuff like first dropped, you can hear my voice in the video going from like, this is the funniest thing I've ever read in my life to, I'm gonna have to pay thousands of dollars to retain a lawyer because I'm going up against a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
Yo. I see a giant cavernous thing next to a river.
That's probably your mom.
Very funny. Very funny. Listen, my mother's a very nice lady, Ruben. If you met her, you would regret. You'd say, Turkey Tom's mom, I'm sorry for what I just said about you on live stream.
I'm very sorry, Turkey Tom's mom. I'd love to take you out for dinner sometime.
Platonically?
Platonically, of course.
I think if you look out here, I think I see water down there at the bottom. I think it's right down to the bottom, but I don't know if I want to risk it.
Okay, I'm going down. I'm going down.
Hello, Ruben Sam. What is up?
Yo, yo, yo. Feels like we're the Yogs cast.
Yeah, yeah. We're kind of like that. Which one are you?
I'm Simon.
Okay. I feel like we're more like, what is it? SMP Live? I'm Dream.
Wow.
I want to be, can I be Dream? Will you be offended if I take Dream?
No, you could take Dream.
Who do you want to be?
I'm going to chase you down.
Do you want to be the dub-looking one? What's his name?
I thought they're all dub-looking.
There's one that's worse. Is it Ranboo? I don't know his name. No. Bad Boy Halo, that's the guy I'm thinking of. But if you look him up, you'll know what I mean, okay?
I'll be the bad boy. That kind of fits my personality type, I guess. I'm the bad boy of Twitter.
Yeah, it seems that way. I figure we should talk about that in a sec.
Wait, before we start, can we watch the Rucka Rucka Ollie Minecraft video?
Can we watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that, sure. Let me get that up.
I haven't seen it before, by the way. Someone from my Discord sent it to me.
Someone said we should watch it.
Yeah, if there's something horrible in there, I take no responsibility.
Are you ready? This is going to be amazing. It's going to be great content.
Oh, that's a great start. You know it's going to be good when it says it's
not for kids. Yo. He's black. He'll steal. This is crazy. Jesus. I like that the lyrics are not even like related at all. It's just like the Enderman steals and is black, and like Minecraft won't like make you cooler or add interest to your like. It's just like the chorus is honestly normal. Like mine it up, build it higher. That could be a normal parody.
Hey, don't spoil it.
Is this not on YouTube anymore?
Cheating.
Under Rucka's channel?
No, he got banned a long time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think he got banned for making fun of Justin Bieber.
Really? This is the content that we've been missing on YouTube lately.
Yeah. Did you catch any of Mediker's last stream?
I did. I shed a few tears, unfortunately. It was emotional for me, okay? He was a big inspiration.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching his Gamergate videos back in the day when all that stuff was going on.
Yeah, you're old, so you were watching it back then. I was like 12 when Gamergate was happening, so I wasn't privy to most of that, unfortunately. I started watching him when he was Mr. Mediker, not Internet Aristocrat.
Yeah, yeah, he changed his name. He wanted to like abandon that persona because I guess he was like, I don't know, upset with the audience he had.
Yeah, his explanation was that it had turned into like I don't know, a grifty thing, I think was what he was saying. It was like too many people trying to make money off of it rather than caring about the movement itself. Like people were going there to make careers. But yeah, the Mediker thing was definitely sad. I'm thankful before he left, I got to play some games with him on stream once, so that was fun.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and that caused a whole drama with the Nick Fuentes kind of side of things. Not him in particular, but some of his people, I guess, were mad. But
yeah, well, you can't please everyone.
You can't.
So I liked the Ralph saga.
Yeah,
Was a lot of fun.
that was crazy. I mean, I guess it's still kind of going on a little bit, but
Oh yeah, I liked watching him cry on stream.
he's
That was a lot
apparently
of fun.
he's in Mexico now.
Oh yeah,
He lives in Mexico. I don't know if you know this, but he got
yeah,
doxxed by like the owner of this. There's this Twitter alternative called Post that all those guys use now, and the guy
yeah,
who uses Post was like, "There's one user from Mexico, and I think it's," and everyone was like, "It's Ralph," because
yeah.
also on stream there was like in Ralph's search history they saw that he was looking up like Mexican immigration in like his search results. He got owned.
That's hilarious.
But he's actually like
Oh,
doing decent now. Like he gets a lot of stream viewers, I think, and he's supposedly making like 7-8K a month off his streams, which is pretty good.
wow, that's crazy. How many viewers does he even get?
He gets a few thousand, like 2,000.
Okay, that's not bad. That's a pretty heavy amount of money for like a couple thousand viewers, though.
Well, the reason why is because he's on like alt tech, and people who go on those websites they shell out a lot for those people because it's
Yeah, they
like
got the
only
disposable
place to get
income.
it. Yeah. Also, the demographics usually older, so they have more money to throw around on stupid super chats. But yeah, supposedly
Okay,
he's doing all right.
I'm gonna turn coordinates back on for a sec because I need to find out where we're going. Okay, so we want to be at 200 on the Z coordinate, and then we want to go down on the X coordinate.
Gotcha.
So we're gonna go this way till we get to 200. Just keep going this way. Yeah, I can turn the coordinates off now.
Holy shit, I'm getting ripped with friend requests. Blow your brains out. Blow your brains out. Shut the f up, Carmack. I should not have shown my username on stream. That was a big mistake.
No, is that on Discord or on Minecraft?
No, on Minecraft.
Oh, shit, I'm probably gonna get some. You know where this username comes from?
I do
This
not.
was my very first Roblox account, where they took him from me.
That was your
snatched him from me.
oldest Roblox account. Damn.
Yeah,
What a
I
touching
actually
story.
I first used this on RuneScape back in the day. I remember spawning in on Tutorial Island and cooking shrimp.
Dude, these people suck. I hate them. Someone chats for 2 says, "Make it stop."
Walrus is mad at me. Why is Walrus mad at me? There's a lot of people mad at me right now. Walrus needs to get in line.
Who the f is Walrus?
Walrus is one of the OG Roblox developers. He was one of the first people to make a load of money off the developer exchange.
Why is he mad at you?
Maybe the furry stuff. I don't know. I got blocked by him a long time ago because I made a fake Roblox ad for one of his games.
Oh,
It was
I
like
gotcha.
it was like a plane hitting the Twin Towers or some.
I mean, you've been on Roblox for a long time, haven't you?
Oh, since 2008.
That's too long.
I've been on
That's too long.
Roblox since like the PS3 came out. It's all been downhill, honestly.
Dude, you've
Things
been
are
on
just
Roblox
getting
since The
progressively
Black
worse.
Parade by My Chemical Romance.
I don't know where you're at, by the way.
Yeah.
I think you're behind me. Okay, let me open the
I'm
coordinates again.
somewhere. I'm just leaving the mobs behind so I don't die. I see a giant cavernous thing next to a river.
That's probably your mom.
Very funny. Very funny. Listen, my mother's a very nice lady, Ruben Sim. If you met her, you would regret what you just said. I promise.
I probably would.
You'd say, Turkey Tom's mom, I'm sorry for what I just said about you on
I'm
live
very
stream.
sorry, Turkey Tom's mom. I'd love to take you out for dinner sometime. Maybe
Platonically?
Platonically, of
Okay.
course.
No! You're literally me. Don't do it, 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 don't do it. Don't.
Oh, you're.
It's not over, it's not over, it's not over.
Yeah, get away from that. Eat the rest of the chicken. Get your hunger bar all the way up.
It's all the way up. It's not over. It's not over.
Okay.
It's not over. Don't you worry. We're not black pilled. Today, this is going to be a white pilling Minecraft experience, okay? It's going to be white pilling. It's going to be fun. It's not going to happen.
I'm gonna have to come to your rescue.
My knight in shining armor.
I'm gonna be your knight in diamond armor in a minute.
My knight with pronoun.
That's
Did you
your
bring?
name.
Can you bring some pronoun soda? I'm thirsty. Oh, I see you.
Your avatar looks like me in middle school.
Yeah. Well,
The bullpen
now,
name.
now as a 20-year-old, I haven't really changed since then, so I'm still the same. It's gonna be f***ed up if I start balding, because my whole persona is gonna just be like f***ed up. I'm gonna have to become Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah. You gotta take some finasteride or whatever the hell.
Finasteride and minoxidil. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I'm gonna get to the hair plugs or whatever.
Yeah, you already know. I can tell you've been Googling this stuff a lot.
Dude, you know, I'm prepared, okay? I'm prepared. I'm taking my vitamin D.
Oh, me too.
I'm taking my Alpha Brain, okay? These cold, bleak months, they're the months that your hairline starts crawling back towards your ass. I'm not gonna let it happen. I'm not gonna let it happen, okay? We're preserving what we have here.
Yes. I think we're almost there. We're coming up to it. Oh, shit. Okay, stand right here. Tell me if you can see it.
What the f is that?
Look in that direction. You see that?
Yeah, what is that?
That, I didn't build that. That was here when I started the world. Yo, look at this zombie. He's like dripped out. His pants are enchanted too. Oh, and I got him. Projectile protection 4. No way.
Damn, how lucky. How lucky. In Java, you don't really pick up stuff. No, it's all good. It's all good. Listen, it's all yours, buddy. Listen. No! Bro! No! Dude. Dude.
Rest in peace. It had to be a creeper. It had to be a creeper. Oh, you went all the way back. You went all the way back.
There's no teleporting in Bedrock, is there?
I'd have to enable cheats or some shit.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah. I'm gonna take your stuff. I'm gonna come back to you. Okay, we don't have to succumb to the cheats yet.
Okay, all right.
Hey, remember, you're dealing with an expert here.
True. Roblox and Minecraft expert.
Absolutely.
We were, I was watching a video on stream the other day, and I heard about an incident I didn't know. Apparently, there was like a gas attack at a furry convention where someone just tried to like poison all of them.
Oh yeah, it was a bleach and ammonia bomb.
Yeah. Based? Based? No, that's meta. That's meta irony. You guys wouldn't get it, but you see, do you? I guess we should just talk about this.
Yeah,
you do seem to have
it was me.
Yeah, it was you. You do seem to have a hatred of furries, and it's not just some furries. It seems like it's like all furries, or it's the community as a whole.
Well, it's semi-ironic. You know, the concept of being a furry on paper is like, it sounds great. You know, there's like nothing wrong with.
Does it sound great? It sounds bad to me.
Well, like there's like spirit animals, right? Like you can have a spirit animal, which is kind of the same thing as having a persona on paper, but like in practice, it's horrifying. You know, and you would know this if you've ever interacted with furries before. It's like, without exception, almost without exception, there's always something wrong with them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I don't know what it is that causes it. I don't know why it happens, but either something about being a furry, or it's just the type of people that furryism attracts is just...
I'm sure it's some combination of things. I've noticed that I think the idea of just like drawing animals or whatever, if your idea of being a furry is like having a dog profile picture and drawing animals, that's fine. But once you go past that, like I'd say most fursuiters are probably... I don't know if they're sexual degenerates, but there's probably something odd about them that makes them like maladjusted and unable to interact with the average person. And beyond that, within the fursuiters, I'd estimate that, and I said this on like Twitter the other day, like 20 to 30% of them are probably like they either want to do things or have done things that would get them in jail for like years.
Well, there's a website you can go to called Fur Science that their stated purpose is to break down the stigma behind furryism, and they did some research at a furry con where they polled people on a number of different issues, and one of them was pornography consumption. And they separated men and women into two different categories. And for the men, they asked how many times a month do you view furry pornography, and the result was like 40.
Wow.
40 times a month. That's like every single day. And 10 days, they do it twice in one day.
That's no good. That's no good, Ruben Sim. We can't have that.
That is a serious level of addiction. And this is from a company that's trying to break down the stigma. This is like a pro-furry organization. And to me, that's very telling. And that's just what people are willing to admit on a survey.
Right. I mean, even being open about that to anyone is odd, right? Thinking that wouldn't have any societal consequences.
That is the average answer.
Mm,
So there's a lot of people that probably view less than that, and there's also a lot of people that view more.
hmm.
I'm back at I'm like kind of close to you, I think.
I see you.
Oh, I see
Yeah.
you again. Okay.
What's up? Okay.
Okay, we're gonna try this again. Maybe get a little more food. A little more food going.
Yeah.
Do you have any wood? Oh no, you just spawned. That
I just got some
sapling
wood
might.
actually. I did get some.
Okay,
I'm gonna get some
here, take
stone.
I'm gonna give you half of my pork chops.
Sounds good.
Uh,
Very generous, Ruben Sim. Okay, people don't talk about this. They talk about how mean you are, how cruel you are. They don't talk about how you're willing to spare half your pork chops in Minecraft.
of course. This is my special new dog food,
Thank you.
by the way. Purchased it right outside of FEMA King.
So yeah, you made that tweet about them. You were obviously
Yes,
really
I
mad.
did.
Was there one like event that spurred on your hatred of that moment in particular?
Um, well, when I was a little boy, no, I'm kidding. There was there was a guy that was arrested because he groomed a 13-year-old boy,
I think I saw that.
and
Yeah,
then he convinced him to. They met on Roblox at first,
he like kidnapped
and
them,
then they
right?
moved to third-party platforms. Yeah, so they talked for I think a few months. You can go back on the guy's Twitter account, which is still up, and look at his tweets, and you could see him tweeting at this kid all this sexual stuff for months and months on end. And eventually, I guess he convinced them to meet up. And the guy was from Arizona. I think he's from Tucson, actually, which is where I live. And
Damn.
he drove all the way up. He crossed state lines to pick up the boy. And then he went east with him, and I think he made it to Nebraska, I want to say. So they had like a weird. I don't want to get too much into the dynamic because I don't want to, you know,
I
humiliate.
understand.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
you don't
the
want to
kid.
humiliate the kid.
Yeah, but basically, while all this was going on, the kid's friends were pleading with the predator to go and take him to a hospital or turn himself in or something. And then eventually, the police caught up with him, tried to arrest him. He resisted the arrest, and now he has a kidnapping and a resisting charge.
Damn.
So, and I saw that, and I just like I got really mad, and I figured I should rile some feathers.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
I made a tweet saying something along the lines of I unironically hate furries. They're addicts, they're weirdos, and they groom children. And if I were president, I would put them all in FEMA camps and turn them into dog food, and
And
they
they'd
would
probably
probably
like
like
it, right? Yeah.
it.
I mean, the thing about that is,
And
I think it's funny to say. I don't want to. If I'm keeping it 100% real, I don't think that all furries are like,
no,
evil
of course not.
people. But I do think
And
that there is a problem in the community that probably should be addressed at some point.
yeah, and I have friends that are furries. I have people that follow me. I have mutuals on Twitter that are furries, and they're very good people. Um, I don't actually believe that they all belong in camps, but I don't want them in my fan base is the thing because I know that I
Hmm.
have a lot of kids in my fan base. I would say probably like 20% of my fans are underage, and
Hmm.
that's kind of a low ball estimate too. But I don't want to create a community where addicts and sex perverts are regularly interacting with young children that follow me.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so the goal of tweeting stuff like that is to kind of polarize them.
There's certainly one
Because
way to
I just,
polarize them. They were really mad.
the complaints started coming in very quickly. Now, I don't have a lot of furries in my fan base to begin with,
Hmm.
but somehow it caught on really quickly and people started retweeting it. And a lot of people were reporting it. I started getting emails from Twitter. Uh, if you don't know, in Germany, I think if someone reports you through Twitter, by
Yes,
law, Twitter is required to tell you about it.
I have seen that.
And so I started getting emails about basically every tweet that was available on my profile saying, yeah, we received a report from Germany, blah, blah, blah. And then they would always end with, and we determined that your tweet did not violate the rules and we will not do anything about it.
Hmm.
And I was like, okay, great. And the next day, I got locked out of my Twitter account, and they referenced the exact same tweet that Twitter said didn't break the rules. So they ended up, after getting enough reports, they changed their mind and said, actually, no, this does break the rules, and we're going to ban you for 7 days. So now
Damn.
I got the muzzle on. The furries put the muzzle on me, and I can't tweet until
Yeah,
this
I was
fixed.
wondering why you weren't tweeting. I figured you just dipped because of all the you were getting. You were just like, I don't want to deal
No,
with this right
I
now.
see. If I hadn't been banned, I'd still be going. I'd still be
Yeah.
doubling down on all that stuff.
By the way, to the
Um,
people donating, I'll read super chats at the end of the stream. I just don't want to interrupt the conversation too much. Do you want to let's go to that crazy shit you wanted to show me now.
oh, okay. Yeah. So we got to get back to 200 on the Z. Let's go. Let's start going this way. Once we get to negative 500 on X, then we'll start heading left.
Sounds good.
But yeah, I had a lot of furries that were mad at me, and
A lot of
I was
them are
having
calling you a
fun,
pedophile because of this like 10-year-old tweet, like crude drawing you made when I
yeah,
think you were like 16 or whatever.
when I was a child, I was doing a little bit of trolling, and I drew someone's Roblox avatar with like boobs and a pussy, and people are like, "You drew child porn, you drew child porn," and so that was a whole big thing.
Yeah.
And then a lot of furries, some people started making porn of my Roblox avatar because they were so mad at me, and they know how I feel about
Dude, this
that
is
stuff.
what they do. It's the strangest thing. When I got in when I had my huge like drama with Pyrocynical, his fucked up like freaky fans who were like locked in basements somewhere and like chained up to walls. They started making edits of him like farting in my face, like shooting like gas in my face because that's his fetish or whatever. How do you guys like you drew this? You went to the effort of like drawing this in detail, and there were some pretty detailed ones that I saw from his subreddit, and I was like, what the fuck? This is disgusting. What's wrong with you people?
Hey, get that cobblestone ready because we got to climb this mountain.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna do a little bit of Lewis and Clark over here.
I'm gonna have to get some more cobblestone then, if that's the case, because I only have like 2. I haven't been saving very well.
Here, I think I got a shovel I can give to you. You can just take a bunch of dirt.
I found some iron. Holy ball.
Wait, get over here. I'll build like a staircase for you.
How kind. Listen, this is what I'm saying. Listen, everyone says Ruben Sim, he's edgy, he's obnoxious, but he's very courteous. He's very courteous, okay?
Oh, yeah.
He cares for the ladies. He cares for his anorexic lady friends online.
My little lady boys.
Exactly.
Hey, get up here. Saddle up.
Yes, sir. Muzzle up.
This guy, okay, so this one guy made like a really detailed in-engine Roblox porn of my avatar. And then I went and I looked at his profile, and he's like defending lolicon and shit.
Of course he is.
I'm noticing there's like a very common theme amongst people that have been very upset with me, and it's that they're all horrifying porn addicts.
They think that's okay though. They don't see a problem with like porn addiction or anything like that. They think it's like cool.
Yeah. It's actually kind of sad. I feel like I don't know why it's becoming such like a prominent issue now. It might just be because internet access is on the rise.
It's definitely that. It's definitely like isolation too.
Yeah, that could be it too.
I was talking about this with someone the other day. I was thinking like, you know, in your listen, I'll save you.
Yeah, help me out. Kick him off. Kick him off the cliff.
In ye olden times, right? You were lucky if you saw like 3 naked women your whole life, maybe 1 even, if you actually were upholding like traditional values, let's say, right? And that was like a sacred thing. It was a totally sacred thing where you would see one person naked and that was it. And I think a lot of these fetishes that you see now, it isn't even stuff people are born with. I think because they expose themselves to porn and they get so addicted to it, they get like desensitized to normal stuff. So just seeing a girl naked was like the most hot thing ever 100 years ago. People couldn't even conceive anything. But now in order for people to get off, they have to go to these increasingly strange fetishes like, you know, being a dog or an anthropomorphic dog.
Or they have to go to Roblox.com and join their favorite condo games.
Exactly. Yeah, actually, I've been told about a bunch of that shit. Some people are trying to get me to make a video about something called Tradelands. Do you know what this is?
Yes, I used to play Tradelands. It's a fun game.
It's a pirate game, right?
Yeah, you like mine resources and chop down trees and build ships and stuff, and then you sail the new islands and
gotcha.
There's like combat and role play and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Very fun game. Unfortunately, it seems like it's harboring or at least hosting a lot of pedophiles.
Yeah. Is it the mod team or is it just like the community in general?
I have no clue. I think it's just the community.
Okay.
I feel like if it was the staff doing stuff, I feel like I would have heard more about it by now. Isn't this
Yeah.
beautiful? Look at all these flowers.
It is
It's a nice
beautiful.
contrast to the conversation we're having about horrifying fanatics.
We've got a nice Enderman. He's just hanging out, admiring the flowers, his natural state. He's not stealing anything. He's being nice. But yeah,
Man, I bet if I gave you this armor, you would survive another creeper hit. You should probably put that on.
All right, we'll try this. I've noticed there does seem to be a big predator problem in the Roblox community, but I don't know that you can ever fully solve that.
Run away from these guys.
What the hell are they? They're crazy.
I have no clue, but I hate skeletons.
I've never even seen them
What
before.
do they hit you with? Yeah, I mean,
An arrow.
What the fuck is this?
Well, I'm like poisoned now.
Oh god, dude.
I
Okay,
can't
I'm
run.
running around.
I can't
Yo,
run.
wait, I see it. I see the thing.
Oh, I see it too.
the-
Holy shit. All right. I'm just gonna go towards it and avoid them.
Okay, there's a village at the bottom.
Gotcha. We'll take refuge. The friendly sand people with the funny noses. But yeah, there seems to be a big. What the f?
Yeah. Oh,
This is not naturally generated. Someone from
this is naturally generated. This
someone
is a
from
real
Mojang
village.
made this thing.
No, this is a real village, right next to a real woodland mansion. I wouldn't.
A woodland mansion that's not a naturally occurring thing in Minecraft.
It is, and normally they spawn in woodland, but for some reason this one spawned in the middle of the.
I've never
ocean.
seen this. I didn't even know this was in Minecraft. That's crazy.
Yeah, this is one of the newer ones.
What the hell? It's huge.
Okay, go in here and sleep in the bed. I'm gonna find another one.
Yes,
By the
sir.
way, there's also an ocean monument under this.
This is beautiful, Ruben. Sam, what are you showing me? I feel like I'm being taken on like a spiritual journey. I feel like I'm being awakened in Minecraft. This is
I'm gonna
amazing.
break out the ayahuasca in a second. Now there's villagers here,
Okay.
which are like the evil version of villagers, and they'll fuck you up. So be
I just got the
wary of that.
guardian thing in my face.
Yeah, that gives you mining fatigue, so you can't break blocks as easily. It takes forever to do it.
What is this tower? What is this?
The tower is
Is this part of the mansion or whatever?
it's a villager outpost. So randomly across the map, there's like these towers for villagers.
I've seen those, yeah, but this is so tall.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know why it's this tall. I've never seen that before.
This is the worst part about furries. I really like cats and dogs. They're very nice. The furries just
Yeah, it
they
makes
just
you look-
pollute them because they want to fuck them.
Yeah, it makes you look at huskies and foxes pretty differently after you see enough furry.
Yeah. Well, there's a certain furry physiognomy. I feel like you can usually tell if the owner is gonna fuck it, based on how they look. If
Is
they
he
look like
ugly?
Karo the wolf.
Oh yeah. What's going on with him? Is he's not like in jail or anything now, is he?
Nope, he's still posting on his Twitter. He's alive and well, living in his hometown.
And he
He's
has
free.
fans, doesn't he?
He does have
His
some fans.
that are, like,
He has
supporting him.
I think he has a Mastodon community or something. The furries are the bad furries anyway. I'm not saying all furries, but the degenerate furries are currently regrouping. What's her name? Hypnotist Sappho. Have you heard about? Do you remember her?
Oh yeah.
So she, for those in the
Yeah,
audience who don't
sure.
remember her, I did do a video or a few videos about her, but she was the person who came out on YouTube and was like a VR chat YouTuber, and she confessed that she was only attracted to dogs. She left, and then she, I don't know if there was a real or a fake suicide attempt, but people presumed that she was dead for a bit, but now she's back, and she's posting on her community tab. So that's what's up with that. Man,
Yeah,
I
what's
still
up with the
have a mind-
hypnotist fetish?
That's a whole
Hypnosis
other
fetish.
thing. All these people have some like serious trauma. That must be where this comes from. I can't imagine. I'm so
Yeah.
thankful I never
Yeah.
got like molested or something as a child because
Yeah.
that just seems to ruin your life forever if you do get that.
Yeah, I would assume so. I can't even break the leaves on the tree because of this mining fatigue.
Yeah, they owned me. I guess that's part of the caveat, right? It's like you can be here, but you can't actually break anything.
Yeah, I'd like to destroy that pretty soon. It shouldn't be too hard to access, so there might be a way to get in from the top. Oh,
Is there a crafting table around? Do I have? I do have some.
I
and I
can
have a
make
furnace. I didn't
you-
even know that. Okay, I'm gonna cook some food
Okay.
then.
I wonder if there's stairs in this villager outpost. That I haven't seen that yet. There's water coming down from it because there's an aquifer at the top, so you could probably just swim up I'm worried that I'm gonna get shot with a crossbow at the top, and I'm gonna fall all the way down and kill
Yeah.
myself.
Are you inside the? Did you go inside the mansion or whatever? I'm still outside. Oh, you're right
No,
here.
I'm
Never mind.
right here. Okay, so I'm gonna staircase up to the top here.
Can we not get there from inside the house or no?
I don't know. I know it's dark in there and monsters will spawn, so I'm just trying to
Okay.
play it
So it's
safe.
best to not go inside. This is some creepy pasta shit. For real.
I know, right?
You need any food? I have some beef. If you're
No, I'm good on food. I got a lot.
okay. Awesome sauce. Do you stream anywhere? Do you normally do live stuff at all, or are you just a video
No,
guy?
this is actually like the first streaming thing I've ever done.
Really? Wow, interesting.
There's an illager up here, and I fucking killed his ass. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, I have another sword.
Killing the natives as always, Ruben Sim. You would be an imperialist.
Oh yeah. Damn, this is weird. See, I've never been up here before. I built a staircase for you if you want to come up here and check this out.
Yeah, sure, I'll do it. I'm just
Minecraft
this mining
villagers are
fatigue makes me
non-binary.
nervous to do anything.
What's a milk a female villager? If we die, we should respawn in those beds too.
Awesome sauce.
Wow, this is crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Look up. Look at this shit.
I feel like they won't shoot us. Aren't they like all the way on the top, the pillagers or whatever? They don't have like windows in the tower.
They spawn at every level. I've seen them down in the village before.
I think we just gotta go for it.
Look at how much wood is in this thing. We just got like wood forever.
It's crazy.
You don't have to worry about
There's a
cutting
fox
down
up
trees or
here.
anything.
Hello,
Uh-oh.
buddy.
Don't tell the furries.
Dude, I will not. Don't you worry. But yeah, if there's any furry fans out there, I've seen a few people in the Discord who are open furries. If you're a furry, I don't automatically hate you, but I will say you should probably just leave the fandom because it's probably gonna be bad for you.
Yeah, we don't even allow them in my Discord server. We got banned. We got like our whole server deleted by the Discord Jannies because we have a no furries rule.
They're all well. You just don't have the rule, but just have it like
So what we
enforced.
do is Discord has a rule saying no dehumanizing content. And since the
They're not
furries
even
don't wanna be
humans.
You're right. So it's like they're saying people are animals, and we're just not okay with that over on my Discord.
Lol.
So now whenever we ban furries, we just put in the mod note that they're dehumanizing.
That's funny.
So
You got your server banned. Is your server promoted like on your YouTube channel or whatever, or is it like a Patreon thing?
it's promoted. I think there's like a. I might have to update the invite link, but
Gotcha.
yeah, it's all.
I just started a
One,
Discord
normal
recently, after not having one for years. I had one way back, and then one of my admins was a like Wignat file, basically. So we had to. I was just after that, and also people were trying to dox me for some reason. So I was like, I'm just done with this right now. I don't want to deal with this. So, but after
Yeah,
a few years, I
people-
caved.
People have been trying to dox me for the past few months, and they're all related to the condo community. I feel like.
Isn't your name out there? I feel like I've heard your name.
Oh yeah, it was on the Roblox lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
So it was almost like Roblox was trying to dox me because they started their lawsuit out saying Benjamin Robert Simon, like they included my middle name and everything.
They
They were
owed
like,
you.
it's a 24-year-old from Louisville, Kentucky.
Well, as long as people
It's
don't get
really
your
true.
address, you'll probably be fine. Or at least as long as you don't have a criminal record, I assume. Nothing.
They included an address in Louisville in the court documents. I haven't lived in Louisville in like I want to say over 10 years now.
Yeah.
And so I don't know where they were getting their info from. But it was wrong. And now some poor sucker out there has their address in public court documents listed as mine.
All right, I'm at the top of the tower, by the way. I just got up here.
What's up there? What's on the aquifer?
There's nothing at the very top. There's nothing here. There's just some more water. The water is like in shadow, and then there's the tower. And there's a bunch of ore, but there's no
Okay.
pillagers or anything.
Yeah, that's a lot of ore. I think there's probably another aquifer on top of that.
Yeah. It
Oh, we
looks
can
like
check the other side.
there's a way to get up over there. I think.
There's another pillar. Condo community. Condos are like the games on Roblox. I don't know why they call them condo games.
I assume it's
but
just a random something they fell into is like part of the genre, and then obviously you don't want to call it
Maybe-
this game because it's gonna get banned, right?
Yeah, there's like filters on Roblox that keep you from saying stuff like that. But see, this is what I'm
It's
talking about.
actually
This is what we're talking about.
It's actually over. They're mad.
Okay. Come
I
this
think
way.
I think the method is going to be to just team up on them and tag them at once, basically. Okay, there's a
Yeah,
guy down there.
we'll breach and clear. We're the FBI raiding some furry's house. Okay,
Was
it's
there
all
only
clear up here.
one dude? The hell?
I hear him. I hear him down there.
He's down there. Yeah, he hit me
He's
once,
like,
but he's on like the level below the one we were just on.
Whoa. Okay, there's 3 of them down there. What's your? Make sure your health's all the way up.
Yeah.
We'll go down there. We'll tag team them.
I want to make a hold on. I want to make a iron sword real quick.
Oh yeah. Do you have any more?
I have
Enough.
I have just enough for another sword for you. Yes.
Okay, sweet. I think the name Condo, either it's because they built games that are like condo apartments, and that's where like the sex was taking place, or people were trying to filter the word condom, and they took
Oh,
out the
that's funny. Okay.
N at the end. Yeah, either one of those is plausible because Roblox is pretty weird like that.
Should we do this? Should we get rid of
Yeah,
him?
you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, on 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3, go.
They are mad, bro. They're mad.
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I'm on 1 health. I'm on.
I think I just
health
hit you
right
on
now.
accident. Wait, I still hear another one. He's like outside.
Okay.
He's right there.
I
He's
gotta
right there.
wait.
He's right there. He's right there. Dude, he's right. He's behind that wall, but he can't get inside.
Okay, wait. Let me heal up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm at 3 hearts. I might be able to hit him around the wall.
Be careful, because he's right there. He's gonna shoot you. As soon as
Oh,
you get
he
out
is
there.
right there, and he is mad. He's not happy.
One way to do it would be to make a hole.
Oh, I kicked him off. I kicked him off. I fucking Sparta kicked him off.
Oh shit. All right. Well, I guess we did it then. I don't have any
Let's get rid of
torches,
this water.
unfortunately.
Oh, and there's logs in here too, so we can make more.
I had some logs, thankfully. I had 5, so we should have enough.
His logs. You ever see those? You ever go on B on 4chan?
Unfortunately, yes.
You ever see the Andy 6 threads, the log posters?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. B is way worse these days.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a fucking disaster. It's just like rate my dick threads and stuff like that.
So many. It's become R9K. Every board is turning into R9K, and I don't know why. And I've noticed that I think a lot of it is because actually I kind of do know why. I think a lot of people go there to make like fake bait green text to get them like read by YouTube channels because I think it's funny. And I think that just makes every post so crazy and exaggerated. So at this point, like R9K is just like, unfortunately, because of this video I made, I unintentionally caused a resurgence of like, you know, Reiko's Trap Harem or whatever. Are you familiar with this?
No.
So Reiko,
Trap Harem.
so it's this this Discord server that this guy was running. That the idea behind it was that he was running a psyop to get lonely like incel 4chan users to see that their path to happiness was to become a girl or whatever.
Yeah, I know about that actually.
So I made a video about it that got like 1 million views, and for a few years that kind of posting had stopped, and now it's all over R9K again, and I kind of feel bad that I like contributed to that or whatever.
People are like, "Oh, you're lonely? You must be a girl.
Just be a cutie girl."
Yeah, wear this dress, take these pills.
Exactly.
Trust me, you'll be happy."
Actually, I talked to the guy who ran it, Reiko, and he claims that it was all basically a troll psyop, and he just wanted to get astroturfed into internet fame. Honestly, I believe him. I don't think that there was a real because the allegation was that they were blackmailing people. So it was like they invite you to the Discord, they say, take femboy pictures for me. After you do it, they dox you, and they're like, we'll send this to your family unless you take HRT right now and start transitioning for real. But I don't think that's that real.
Wasn't there a guy that like killed himself on Facebook Live with like a KSG shotgun where that happened to him?
People are... So that's this kid. I think I know what you're talking about. I think I talked about it in the video. I don't think that had anything to do with it, honestly. I think it was unrelated. He died around the time, so people assumed it was that, but there was no direct evidence.
He was blackmailed over transgender stuff.
Yeah, I don't think it was Reiko or whatever, as far as I know.
Yeah, I know about that because I have a KSG.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, listen, I don't think it's the same one. I hope it's not.
People ever dox you when the furry horde comes to your house. Listen, he's got a KSG.
Yeah, I'll be ready. It's actually an SBS. You know what that is?
No, no.
It's a short barreled shotgun. So if you you can't have a shotgun with a barrel length under a certain amount of inches.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that illegal?
Well, I had to send money to the government. I had to pay the government like $200, and then I had to fingerprint myself. I had to like get a request approved from the sheriff in my city. There's a lot of
Oh,
stuff that you have to go through to be able to register a weapon like that.
I see.
And all because of the barrel length, all because it's like a little shorter than a normal gun.
What does that do? Does it make it more deadly or something, or what's the deal?
Uh,
Is it more brutal when you shoot it?
I think the argument is it makes it concealable.
Oh, okay. Because it's smaller. That makes
Um,
sense. Yeah.
I'm not sure. I got it because it's actually so short. It holds 10 shells, 10 shotgun shells,
Mm-hmm.
and there's two magazine tubes, and you can switch between them. So right now I have this stuff called not Dragon's Breath. I think it's called like Israeli Fire, and it's rock salt mixed with pepper dust.
Is that like explosive bullets or whatever? Is
No,
that the
no,
idea?
it's
No.
not that destructive. It's like a less lethal thing.
Oh, okay.
So if a tweaker breaks into my house at 3 a.m. and I don't want to
Nice.
kill him, I can just hit him with the rock salt pepper stuff. Buckshot takes out the burglar and the entire door behind him. Yep, that's right. I got buckshot in the other tube. You know, when COVID happened, um, there was like a huge shortage of ammunition because everyone was buying it all up because they thought it was like the zombie apocalypse or whatever.
Yes, I do remember that.
And so ammo prices skyrocketed, and you couldn't find buckshot anywhere because that's like the number one type of ammunition for home defense. And so I predicted that that would happen. And before everything got sold out, I went on Arms List and I bought a box of 500 shells of shotgun ammo. And
Did you 10x?
okay, so I tried to, and I made an Arms List account. I made a vendor account so I could sell stuff on there. And I had to pay money to do this. I had to pay like $15 just to set up a vendor account. And then I made a listing where I was selling double out bucket $4 a shell. And I got banned. They banned me. They were so upset with how horrible of a deal that was that they banned me. And they didn't even tell me. I didn't even get like an email about it. Arms List just
Damn.
deleted my account out of nowhere.
They just you. You gotta own
They
it,
just
dude.
me. And no one else was selling this stuff. No one else was selling. So, you know, it's in a capitalist system, what I did is perfectly morally acceptable, and they had a problem with it. You know, like I thought I'm dealing with libertarians here in the gun market, and they want to tell me I'm that price gouging like that is a bannable offense.
Yo, Ruben,
Like,
where are you
what's
in the
the big
game?
deal?
Get down here, bro. You gotta look at this. I think if you look out here, I think I see water down there at the bottom. I think it's right down
Oh,
to the
yeah.
bottom, but I don't know if I want to risk it.
Oh, okay, I'm going down. I'm going down. Yes, okay, that's good.
Okay,
I landed
shit.
in like half the space of water. And I got the
Okay,
fucking
holy
mining fatigue.
That was
Wow,
crazy.
I can't believe I broke the ball. I should try
Oh,
that in
it's
real
back.
life.
Nice. Mining fatigue.
Yeah. Okay, wait, maybe I can break in. Hey, break the block above the one I'm breaking. We'll see if we can get through this in a timely manner.
Teamwork. Let's go.
This is me breaking the Roblox HQ.
So now you just have a bunch of buckshot in your house, I guess?
Yeah, and I had nothing to do with it. So,
Well, just save it.
um,
You never know. You never know.
yeah, I mean, ammo prices are still up. I could always try again. I might just wait for the next big civil unrest.
Can you list it on eBay?
No, I don't think so. I don't think you can sell it
Damn.
on eBay. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna wait until the next election cycle and wait for all the conservatives to be like, they're taking our guns, and try to sell again.
You should have bought a shitty used car. Then you'd be rich for real.
Oh yeah,
Have you
are
seen?
car prices going up?
They've been insane. They're going down a little bit now, but they have been absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
So my first car was a 2016 Toyota Corolla, which is like a fine car, but it's my brother's now. But my parents were like curious. They're like, how much could we get for it if we sold it right now? So let's say, do you know anything about how much cars cost? If I were to like say like how much do you think this
really.
would cost? Okay, so I'll just give you the numbers then. Typically, I would say a 2016 Toyota Corolla with like 30,000 or I think 40,000 miles on it should be going for like 10 grand maybe, because it's just like maybe 9, maybe 10, maybe 11 if you really want to push it. But there were listings near me for the same car for like 17, 18,000.
Jesus Christ.
Just like normal, like base level car with like a shitty interior. That's crazy. That's insane. And so if you, as you can imagine, with the price of collectibles and everything going up, and like, why can I not get up here? Oh, it's because of this. Now that there's this whole like online thing going on with like Pokemon cards like exploding because they're collectible or whatever, every single collectible has also increased in price. And one of the most collectible things too, guys, is cars, yeah. So like in like luxury cars, so you see like bad box BMWs and Audis going for crazy money that they should not be going
these guys
for.
hit you? This guy took down like half of my health in one hit.
I gotta eat. This guy's mad. No!
Oh,
dude!
Okay. There's a bed up. Oh, I died too. Holy shit. Yeah.
Dude, he's
maybe,
mad.
Maybe we should stay away from that.
Is YouTube your job, if you don't mind me asking? Is this just like, is this your main hustle?
Yeah, that's my main hustle right now.
Gotcha.
Making Roblox videos.
Well,
you know, I would love to go back to just making gameplay videos.
I imagine that's difficult now because you can't even legally play the game, right?
I cannot confirm or deny that. But
okay.
I can tell you I can't make videos. I can't make videos in the game.
Dude, again.
And so but you know, I would love to just do gameplay, because right now the only thing I could do is like video essays, just talking about Roblox.
Right.
Did he one-shot you?
Yes, dude.
Oh, never mind. I'm watching your stream. Did you die again, or...
I did. I did. I'm leaving, so the mining fatigue goes away, and I'm just gonna get a bunch of blocks and shit before I come back. I'm gonna try to get like stone and iron.
I'm gonna try to get to where we died, and I'm just gonna run through and do a Hail Mary and try to grab as much shit as I can.
I still have the mining fatigue. It's so annoying. I'm like far away from them, and I still have it.
I feel like it would be in Roblox's interests if I could come back and make normal videos again instead of what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean?
Why would it be in their interest?
Because the experience videos, all the gameplay stuff I did was like positive exposure for them.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the video essays are very negative usually.
Well, the way they see it is probably just like, this guy is critical of our platform. He points out, predatory behavior, and that makes us look bad. So, and we don't need his press because there's a million other, Flamingo or whatever, right? He's like a huge YouTuber. There's a bunch of Roblox people that are huge. So they're just like, we don't need him.
But they're not going to stop me from making videos. You know what I mean? They already tried that. It didn't work out too well. Made them look really bad.
It did. Do you still, is there any amount of money you owe to them?
I cannot confirm nor deny that.
Okay, gotcha.
I cannot tell you that.
Okay.
I can tell you I feel like $1 million though.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear. It's good to feel that way. It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
Dude, the mining fatigue, I still have it. How far away do I have to be to not have it anymore?
I think there's a timer on it.
Oh.
Okay, I got a bunch of shit. I'm coming out the window that I came in through. So the Roblox HQ heist. In the legal complaint, they brought up some joke videos I did about their CEO.
Yeah,
I used to have this joke that, you know what the Phillips disaster is?
No.
Okay, so you remember the Lebanon chemical explosion that happened like a couple of years ago, right?
Yes, it was huge. Yeah, I remember the videos.
Yeah, something similar happened in, I think, Texas at Phillips chemical plant. And I made like Roblox has this video about like, I think it's called About Us, and it's basically their CEO reading about how Roblox started. And so I took that video and I did a voiceover of it where I was pretending to be the CEO, and I was talking about how Roblox started when I caused the Phillips disaster of 1989.
Okay.
I killed my guardian.
How long have you been doing YouTube stuff?
I think since 2013.
Gotcha.
Around the time I did the MS Paint Roblox picture.
The first time I heard about you was the Mr. Obvious video. That was the first instance, and I didn't keep watching you at that point because I just didn't know who you were. And I wasn't really into Roblox at the time, but later on I became more acquainted. Like weirdly, right before the lawsuit.
Yeah, the Mr. Obvious video was like 2015, 2016.
Yeah, yeah.
Back then, I was just doing videos for fun. I didn't have any plans to like make money or anything like that off of
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. Still no diamonds. I know, right? We're too busy over here. We're looking at this fucking
Diamonds are
seventh
not
wonder of
nearly
the
as
world.
interesting as this mansion thing, to be honest.
Uh, man, I need a. Okay, so we need more iron. I remember there's some ore up on top of the aquifer up there, so we might be able to get up there and get some iron. Then we can get a
Good idea.
bucket, and then with the bucket we can get milk and take off the mining fatigue, and we could probably go for the underwater monument.
Are the Guardians even worth killing, or are they just like difficult?
I think they're just difficult. I think they respawn. I don't know.
Because I went down there and they like killed me in 1 second. I just want to see what was up.
Yeah,
They shot me with their fucking cancer beam. They got
we
me.
should probably play normally for a little bit and try to grind up some gear. What happened to the Roblox? The Roblox watch videos were really cringe, and I deleted them because it was like embarrassingly bad how horribly some of them were made. So
I feel that, buddy. Lots
you
of
want the
cringe.
world
Lots of
seed?
cringe videos that I've
I'm gonna
made.
paste the world seed and the coordinates in your chat so some of the viewers can check this out.
There you go. You mind putting your real life coordinates as well? Just real quick.
Yeah, that's great. You know, part of the settlement I signed with Roblox said that I'm not allowed to come within 100 feet of their headquarters.
Yeah, I saw that. They think you're like a terrorist or something.
You know, and I'm like, why? When? And it, actually, you know what? I think I know why they included that. Um, there was a leak that happened not too long ago. I think it was like a couple years ago. You know what RDC is, right?
Roblox Developers Convention, yeah?
Yeah, or conference, and they hold
Okay.
this thing like every year. One of the years, all of the information of people that attended was leaked, and there was like addresses
Oh,
included in that.
shit.
And so I was kind of like posting on Twitter about it, and I think I tweeted something along the lines of if you went to RDC, I'm coming to your house. And I think that that's what prompted them to include that in the settlement.
What is this,
So,
who is this black kid that you post pictures of and you're like there was this old tweet you made that was something to the effect of like going to RDC that got you in trouble
Julius
with Roblox
Cole?
or whatever. Yeah, who is that?
Okay, Julius Cole was an old school Roblox developer. He made he didn't really make anything. He just stole assets from other developers and then like put them in his own games. And then he
Gotcha.
would say that he made them. And that pissed a lot of people off. And he kind of became like a heel of the Roblox community where he just like he enjoyed all the hate that he got from people and he would just intentionally try to provoke people.
Right.
And eventually he got his whole account banned, and he was furious about that. And his response was to make a bunch of YouTube videos threatening Roblox and saying that he's glad that their co-founder Eric Castle died of cancer.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
He was mad.
and so
That's crazy.
so I made a few videos about it. I made one where I like took his video threatening Roblox and I added like ISIS music to it.
Yeah.
And then there was another one where I was promoting a fake charity called like the Julius Cole Foundation for Kids with Cancer.
Hmm.
And so he's just kind of been like a big punching bag for the community for a while.
Interesting. That's funny.
And apparently one of my jokes went a little too far in 2021. See, they I don't even know if I could repeat what I tweeted
Probably best
because I
not
don't know
to.
if Roblox
Probably
is gonna
best not to.
sue me. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't think that my tweet is what got the convention shut down. I don't think that that's what happened. There was another guy who tweeted a very serious threat.
He tweeted it was a picture of like a gun on his bed or whatever, right?
Right. And I was talking to a lot of the people that were at RDC when they had to delay the first day, and all they were talking about was that tweet.
So why do you think they picked you, just to make an example? Can you comment on that?
Well, it's because it's convenient, and I've been critical of them for a really long time, and I think that they just wanted to use it as an opportunity to silence me.
Roblox reminds me
And
of like Minecraft, and the way they run it is more akin to YouTube, where they run it very professionally and they try to be at least somewhat fair and consistent and communicate stuff. But Roblox is like Twitch, where they're totally like antagonistic towards the community. They like hate people who expose problems, even if it's like out of goodwill. They have like clear favoritism towards certain creators. They won't ban certain people, even if they're like obviously breaking TOS or like degenerates.
Or producers. Hey,
Exactly,
did you see the lawsuit video where I talked about a guy who I don't remember if I mentioned his username, but he was like a 40-something-year-old man, and he blackmailed kids into sodomizing themselves on video for him. And
was that one of the more recent videos you did?
yeah, it was. I think it was one of the lawsuit videos, and I was basically saying, like, why is Roblox not suing these people instead of me?
Yeah.
The guy, there is a police report saying that he coerced kids through blackmail to record videos of themselves having sex with animals and using human feces sexually.
And he met them through Roblox, right?
And he not only did he meet him through Roblox, but he bribed them with Roblox gift cards to send them nudes initially, and then he used those nudes to blackmail them into doing increasingly worse things.
Why don't
and
they
they
sue
mentioned
this guy?
right? Okay, but they mentioned his username on Roblox in the police report, and if you look it up right now, his account is still not banned. It's still not banned.
Insane.
This guy who was using extortion to get kids to engage in bestiality is still not banned. And I have no idea why, because there's other predators who've been exposed and that Roblox did ban, and they didn't need like a court case for Roblox to do that either. I don't know why they're just being so like persistent about not banning this account.
Yeah, they seem to do that in a lot of cases where they just let stuff like that kind of slide. What are your plans for content now? Is it just gonna do like video essay type stuff about Roblox?
Oh yeah, video essays, and
you did do one like
maybe
gaming
like other
thing
games
recently, right?
Yeah,
So,
like I've been doing. I made a unturned video that actually did really well.
Yeah.
So it's just I'm so used to making Roblox content. It just kind of comes naturally to me. Once I'd abandoned Roblox already, the Gmod videos were so good. The Gmod, okay, I agree with you that those are really good, but they didn't get a whole lot of views. And I don't know if maybe just my title and thumbnail game for Gmod's weak or what, but
title and thumbnail game is so important to YouTube. I only started taking that seriously recently.
And it varies with like different types of content. You know, like Roblox people like certain types, and Gmod people like different types of thumbnails.
Oh, yeah.
So I actually did a little bit of research before I made that video, and I looked up what the most popular Gmod videos were and what their thumbnails looked like. Mm-hmm. And it was horrible. It was like bright neon colors, the type of stuff you would see on like Cocomelon videos. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's stupid.
There's this one dude that makes Gmod videos, and every thumbnail looks like it's like gay porn. Have you seen these?
No.
I'll have to find that somewhere. If someone in chat knows,
or is it Rust videos? There's a guy.
Oh, maybe it was Rust.
Stimpy. Yeah, Stimpy. Yeah. Stimpy's hilarious, dude. I love Stimpy.
I don't watch him, but the thumbnails did draw me in. I was captivated.
I watch him, and I don't even play Rust because his videos are just that amazing. Him and another guy, Mimeo, doing good stuff.
Kayak says, have you seen EDP's Twitter? Yeah, I have. He's dying, right?
Oh, yeah, he's got kidney failure. Too many cupcakes.
He's saying shit like, I have 1 week to live. I want to fuck a kid again. He's saying something
no
like that.
way.
Yes.
Seriously? Wow.
Yes. He's like, I like him young. Shit like that. And he's posting like videos confirming it's him. So I assume it's him.
Wow. Maybe he really does have 1 week left to live then. At least it'll all be over soon.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know what his deal is. I don't know, like, maybe he thinks he has, like, Riz or what.
I think he's just like, there's no going back now. Like, he's already a pedophile. Like, anytime he tries to get a job, like, people just get him fired, so. I think the fatigue is gone, by the way. I think it's over.
Oh, yeah. It's over. Impact one. Okay.
It's not over. We're back. We're back.
I think we're back. I'm thinking we're back. Oh, what I was saying about the Phillips disaster,
Hmm.
there is a line in the legal complaint that's like, defendant Simon has defamed Roblox, including claiming that the CEO or that the impetus of Roblox was an industrial accident.
That's
You know
crazy.
what? There's a recording I made of me reacting to the legal complaint, and it's comedy platinum,
You never
but
post that though.
I haven't decided what I want to do with it yet. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go to my lawyer first and talk to him about it, and that's gonna cost a lot of money. So I've just been sitting on it for a long time, but I would like to release it eventually.
What is it like explaining all this shit to a fucking lawyer? Is he like a boomer? Like, how do you even explain like?
He is a boomer. I think he's like 70 something years old. But he's been a lawyer for like 40 years. So
Warriors?
40,
Oh,
40.
okay, okay. So
So he's been,
experienced. Yeah.
yeah, he's my Saul Goodman right now.
Well,
And but when all this stuff like first dropped, you can hear my voice in the video going from like this is the funniest thing I've ever read in my life to I'm gonna have to pay thousands of dollars to retain a lawyer, and I'm fucked because I'm going up against a multi-billion-dollar corporation.
yeah.
Like you could just hear me get more and more tense the more I read into the complaint. And by the time I actually got a hold of a lawyer, I had to call the bar association from San Francisco and get like my case recommended to a lawyer. And by the time I got on the phone with them, I was practically like in a full-blown panic.
Did you feel like it was like
Kind of.
over at that time? Were you
Oh
like
yeah,
thinking about the
I
end?
was like, I was like, I was like calling my landlord asking like if I was how long my lease was for because I was feeling like I wasn't even gonna be able to afford to pay rent anymore.
Yeah.
You know, like I was going through it because at the time Roblox was worth like $60 billion. That is more money than most people can even comprehend.
Oh yeah.
And going up against something like that is not fun.
Definitely not. I mean, especially with the amount they're suing you for. I mean, that's
Yeah,
let's say they did win that
insane.
judgment. Like, even if you tried, you'd be paying that off for your entire life. You know?
Yeah, I don't even know how they would do it because and this was something me and my lawyer talked about. I was basically judgment proof because I had no assets. I rent my house. I don't have a vehicle. I have nothing that they could like.
Seize.
Yeah, nothing that they could really seize. Like, what are they going to come and take my TV and my furniture and stuff like that?
Yeah.
But any judgment that they would have gotten, I wouldn't have been able to pay them for.
Mhm.
And I figured maybe they don't care about the money. Maybe they just want to fuck me as hard as they can. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
maybe they know that they're not going to get any money back that they spend on this, but that doesn't matter to them, and they just have some weird sadistic torture fetish and want to see me suffer as much as possible.
Just see you pay legal
And,
fees and struggle with that. Yeah. Even that, I mean, it's probably tens of thousands to deal
oh
with.
yeah, $10,000 was the price of my lawyer's retainer, and he used all of it.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a refund because there was so much back and forth between Roblox and I.
Yeah.
And so it ended up putting me out of a lot of money. And worse than that is I had sponsorships lined up for videos that couldn't be made because I was afraid that I would say something that would put me in a worse position legally.
Right.
So I had like an Audible sponsorship, which was like
Damn.
$10,000.
Audible is huge.
And
They're a big brand.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're an Amazon company. And so couldn't do that. And then I couldn't get ad revenue from YouTube videos because I wasn't making them for like 2-3 months, and yeah, all in all, it was just lost a shitload of money just paying my way.
I
But
definitely
yeah,
would be in your position. I would be staring down the barrel of the KSG very longingly. It's
yeah,
over. It's
the
so over.
SPS.
We're not back.
And so I'm doing all right now. You know, but I'm just trying to rebuild my savings at this point. I had
Yeah.
to sell like all of my cryptocurrency to pay for my lawyer.
No. No.
Well, that ended up being a good thing because it crashed immediately after that.
Yeah, that's true.
So money. I wasn't going to keep that money anyways.
Dude, all
But
your Litecoin, all your Ethereum gone.
all my Ethereums. I still have my John McAfee tokens. I don't know if you know about that.
I'm aware
John
of its
McAfee did
existence.
you know who he is, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
And before he was suicided, before he shot himself in the back of the head in a Spanish prison,
I'm gonna be honest. I think he
he
killed himself. I think he killed himself. I think he did it.
okay, so that's possible. But I mean, like the guy. Okay, let me explain the cryptocurrency that he did. After Jeffrey Epstein was suicided, he made a cryptocurrency called Whacked, and he got a tattoo of his arm of the Whacked ticker symbol. And what Whacked was his way of saying, "I am never going to kill myself." The way the cryptocurrency worked is every time you transfer it to another wallet address, 10% of it gets burned. 10% of it vanished. So it's like a non-inflationary currency. And
I
it
mean, the
kind of
thing
like
about
how
that is, it sounds like a good story, but just knowing him and his history, like the guy has always been like a degenerate, like liar, troll, borderline con
yeah.
man, like. And he
But
was
I
at the point where
think
he was captured by the authorities, and he was going to be, I
yeah.
believe, brought back to the U.S. for not paying taxes. He knew
Yeah.
his shit was over, and he couldn't get out of it. Like he had evaded
But
capture so many times.
he has such a big ego and he's so prideful. It just doesn't seem like the kind of person that would kill himself, you know
Well,
what
I
I
don't
mean?
think he killed himself out of depression. I think he killed himself because he was like, well, if I do this, I'm going to live the rest of my life in jail for serial tax evasion. And so I think he was like, well, I'll leave this like legacy for people to speculate on it and like meme about it. And I know he had the tattoo that was
Yeah.
like, I'll never kill myself or whatever. The like shoe on head post. It was like, oh, he would never, he said he wouldn't do it, so he wouldn't do it. But it's like, dude, I think he blew his brains out or however he killed himself.
Epstein was really like it's just like if he has friends in such high places that could bail him out, you know what I mean? He already got away with it once.
I mean,
Well,
he
like,
got away with
why-
it, but you can't get away with it at the point where the entire media storm is around it. The only reason he got away with it is because no one was paying attention. At this point, the entire
well,
American public was paying attention. Like, he had to die.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe the people that he thought would bail him out told him that they wouldn't. That's like a possibility.
I think they just
and he's
didn't say
like, well,
anything,
fuck
and it
it.
was probably just an unspoken kind of agreement. Like, well, you got caught, it's over now. Like, that's the game.
Yeah, I don't know. I just the world's a really dark place. You know what I mean?
I do.
And so it's definitely not outside the realm of possibility that they could have had him killed. Like, look at the thing with the security cameras. The security cameras shut off around the time that he killed himself. You know, the FTX guy, Sam Bankman-Fried, was
Yes.
being housed in the same prison before he posted bail.
That's funny. That's
But
really
not
funny.
only did the cameras malfunction, but the guards that were assigned with watching him were busy buying furniture when he died. So not only were they not paying attention, but they were spending money that they somehow got around the time that they missed him killing himself. And it seems a lot like they were just bribed. And before he was even dead, they were spending their bribe money on like Wayfair or some shit. You know?
Yeah.
Like there's just too many circumstances around it for me to think that he actually did it. I jumped off the cliff and I landed between the lava and the ice and the water. Stuntman over here.
I feel like you do.
Yeah,
No,
well,
you skateboard, don't you? That's your thing. Not part.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not that good. I can't even kickflip yet.
What the hell? I thought you were Bam Margera.
Have you seen his Earth Rocker video?
No, what is that?
He was struggling with alcoholism for a bit, and then he released this really incoherent video.
Oh, is it the one where he's talking about like the meaning of the universe or something and like shapes? Is that what you're talking about?
No, this one was like fully edited to like music and everything.
Oh.
It was very embarrassing. Actually don't want to talk about it too much because I'm a fan of Ben, and it's like a really low point in his life. You know what I mean?
Supposedly he's getting things back on track a little now. I saw this Vice documentary about him, and they were saying that he's recovering from alcoholism by like focusing on skateboarding.
Yes, Thrasher did a video with him. There's a video on the Thrasher YouTube channel where he kind of talks about like what put him in rehab and stuff like that. And yeah, he's just a really cool guy. He used to go by the name Wallman, and if you look up on YouTube Wallman, you'll find some of the skate videos that he did, and he's fucking crazy good even in the video that Thrasher put out, you can just tell how like skilled he still is.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've seen some of his old stuff. I was mostly just I liked him from Jackass, and
Yeah.
I like his fashion taste and his car taste. I was very jealous of his cars.
Yeah, you like the heartogram?
I do like the heartogram from the what's that band, Him or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. But not just that. He just had a cool aesthetic back then that very few people have been able to kind of match and replicate.
He's kind of like what you know, King Cobra. King Cobra.
I do know
JC.
King Cobra, yes.
For the viewers that don't know, he's like I think he's like in his late 30s,
Yeah,
maybe
he
early
is.
40s. I don't know. He looks very aged. He looks very ripe, however old he is.
Right.
And he's like this lol cow that has like this real bad boy persona to him, and he really takes after like Ozzy Osbourne and the dark arts and stuff like that. And he does live streams where he talks to all his fans. And on one of them, he went to like a bar or something, and he was drinking on stream. And the bartender or the owner of the business or whatever walks up to him and says, he's like really hostile, and he's like, "You need to get the fuck out of here. I keep getting phone calls about you saying people are saying you're gonna blow the place up and this and that." And he's like, "All right, dude, fine, whatever." And he walks out of the bar, and he keeps live streaming. And he's like, "Man, that guy's lucky I didn't use my alpha energy on him. He's lucky I didn't pull my knife out and stab him in the jugular vein."
Holy
it's all this.
Yeah, that guy's funny. I've seen a few videos about him, like from this dude named Danknet on YouTube, who makes pretty good videos.
Yeah,
I like King
have you
Cobra
seen
because
the
he's
hair dye video?
Maybe.
He made a stream once where he was gonna dye his hair black, and so he like takes out the hair dye, and he starts rubbing it all over his head. And if you've never seen what black hair dye does, it will stain your skin, and basically for like a whole week, even after you shower and try and rub it off.
Is this where the
And
pictures
so
come
he's
from, where
like-
his skin is black?
Yeah, he's like covering himself in this stuff, and he starts like putting it on his mustache and his facial hair and everything. And it gets to the point where it looks like he's wearing a fucking helmet,
Yeah.
because he has so much of this stuff on. And then he goes, "Oh shit, I gotta be at work in an hour," because he had like a job at some mall food court or something like that.
That's funny.
And now it's just known as the infamous hair dye video. You should look up on stream, go on Google Images and type in King Cobra hair dye video,
Sure, I'll do that.
and you'll see some screenshots of it. I don't know if your audience is ready for this.
King Cobra hair dye. This is insane. He doesn't even look human. This is scary. Yeah, I'll pull this up on stream so you can see.
So it's an advanced blackface.
Holy guys. This is
King Cobra would
crazy.
never.
Well, there's some really nutty pictures of him. I like this one.
Yeah. The hair dye vid.
This picture
Yeah,
of him
that's
is
him.
I like this one a lot. This is crazy.
He's just so lovable, you know.
That's what I
mean?
like about him. He's not an evil little cow.
Yeah, you know, he's not like a groomer. He's not. He might have a slight porn addiction, but he doesn't like push it onto his fan base or anything.
He's not evil. He's
Yeah.
mostly innocent, which I like.
He's a heckin' wholesome big chungus, is what he is.
Yeah, I know the guy who runs Kiwi Farms is very into his lore. Null. He's a
Yes,
huge
yes.
Cobra fan.
I love Noel. I love Kiwi Farms. They made some threads about me when the lawsuit happened.
Yeah, there was a featured thread, I think, by Burning Account, that dude.
Featured?
Yeah, I think you got a
Yeah.
featured thread on the front page, basically.
No way. That'd be crazy if I did. I don't remember that.
Saying you love Kiwi
remember-
Farms is very bold. That's very bold to say online.
Well, okay, so you know they expose pedos, they expose groomers. You know, my first exposure to Kiwi Farms was the show fields, keeping up with the show fields, where these parents of this schizophrenic child were like parading their kid around on TV, trying to like diagnose her. They have you ever heard of Munchausen syndrome?
Yeah,
It's
that's
where,
the mother has like she like makes the child sick in order to take care of
Okay,
it.
so
right?
there's Munchausen syndrome, which is where you try to convince everyone that there's something like wrong with you, usually like with your health. And then there's Munchausen syndrome by proxy, which is where you try to convince people that there's something wrong
Okay.
with someone else. And most people that have this are mothers that do it with their child
Hmm.
because they want to get like sympathy points for them. There was a case of a kid who his mother tried to say that he had cancer, and she would pretend to take him to doctor's appointments, and on the way there she would give him like Benadryl to make him pass out,
Yeah.
and then she would just drive around for a little bit, and then when he would wake up she would be like, oh yeah, we went and we saw the doctor and they said this and that. And she got like donations from people. She had the whole town like doing like marches for him and shit. I think they had like schools doing like the tab charity thing where they collect soda can tabs for a free operation and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And it was all fake. It was all fake. It was just the mom just like feeding off the attention of her perfectly healthy child.
Not to interrupt
And
this too much, but we should probably go somewhere else in the game to get some food and, I don't know, wood and shit, you know what I mean? We should find
Yeah.
some other biome, I think, just because there's probably better stuff there. Animals.
Yeah, we could go back to the big flowery field.
Yeah, do you know where that is?
It's
It's on the other side.
Yeah, it was up this way. This thing is so fucking hard to climb.
Oh, I made this. Come over here. I made
Oh, yeah,
a
yeah,
staircase or whatever. But yeah, there's a lot of famous cases of that. There's this one of someone named Gypsy Rose. I don't know if you know this story, but she was pretty well known, and it was to the point where her mom was like given a house by the state, and like a bunch of money and shit, and they were like local celebrities. They would go on like shows and stuff to talk about it. And it was later
Like an
found
illness?
out. Yeah, so they were faking cancer.
Oh yeah.
And there was a bunch of other stuff that she supposedly had wrong with her, but it turned out that the mom was giving her stuff that made her sick. And eventually,
Wow.
this is crazy because it gets even more nutty. This is like maybe 10 years ago, maybe a little less. Where are you in the game, by the way? Where the freak did you go? Oh, I see.
I'm
Okay,
up the
I'm
hill.
gonna come there. So, Gypsy, she realized her illness was fake, but she was also sort of at some point in it with her mom, right?
Yeah.
And she was like perpetuating that it was fake because like if it was found out, it would reflect badly on both of them probably.
Well,
And so she met this online boyfriend, and the online boyfriend was like this like autistic weirdo who claimed to have like another personality. I can't remember what his name was, but he referred to him as like the Beast, is this other personality, and they would like
Yeah.
text, and there's a TV show about them, and there's this really fucked up scene where he's like, I want to show you what I'm into, and he shows her like a dog with like his dick out was like a human. So he's like a furry.
like furry porn? Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
But it was in the show, they actually showed it, and I was like, I'm gonna kill myself. But anyway, the guy they ended up meeting up, and he comes to her house and he stabbed her mom to death. And so he's in jail now. I think she got 10 years because she was part of the conspiracy. She wanted to happen. So yeah.
Jesus. Kai said they were given a house by habit for humanity, actually, because they were in Hurricane Katrina or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there you go. Habitat for Humanity.
Wow. George Bush doesn't care about black people.
Kayaks for Two says Null talked about him on Maddie. Yeah, do you know Matt at the Internet, his show or whatever?
Yeah. I'm there's one tomorrow, isn't there?
Yeah, every Friday, I believe. He talked
Yeah.
about you on that, I think is what they're talking about. So
No way, really?
yeah, you should look up like archives.
Which
You'll
one?
probably
Which one
find
was it?
If you look up like Ruben Sim Matt at the Internet, you'll probably find it.
Wow. That's f***ing wild. You know, the whole like first week. Oh, did I get kicked? Oh,
It's just
shit.
it just said you left.
I like tabbed out and I lost connection.
Mm.
But the whole like week that lawsuit happened, I didn't want to hear anything from anyone.
Mhm.
You know, I didn't want to like read comments or check people's opinions because the complaint made me look like a fucking monster.
Yeah.
And I was worried that everyone was going to be against me. And then Critical released that video, and I looked at the comments, and everyone was like on my side, and it was really moving, just seeing all the support that was coming out for me.
Yeah, that must have
And
been
that
nice.
really helped. Yeah, it really helped me start on the video that I made, and then the response video just kind of catapulted everything.
I think people saw it as sort of at least I saw it that way. It's like a David versus Goliath story, you know, where a huge
Yeah.
corporation is like going after this like YouTuber who exposes them, and it was a pretty cut and dry story in that way. So people were supportive of you, and they didn't want to see you get smited. And ultimately, the fact that people were so supportive of you, as you said, is probably part of the reason why they stopped going through with the lawsuit. Oh, shit, I'm stuck in snow.
Yeah,
Fuck,
I'm
fuck,
sure if
fuck.
everyone was like cheering on Roblox. You know, they had an internal document leak not too long ago, and I don't know if I would get in trouble for going into specifics, but I can tell you all of the news coverage that was going on about the lawsuit, no matter how much context they provided or who they put in a good light or not, Roblox saw it all as negative press
Mm,
because I guess any story about a cyber terrorist using your platform is going to be bad press to them.
right.
Did you freeze to death?
Yeah, dude, I got stuck in the
Oh, you're
snow.
in. Oh, shit. Wait, let me check your coordinates. I'm
It's
gonna
over. All my shit's in the snow.
716-205. I've never died that way before.
Yeah,
You
it
just have the
sucks.
worst luck right now. You have the
It's
worst
not even
luck
just
in this
luck. I'm
game.
also just bad at the game. So it's I think it's mostly just that, to be honest with you. I'm not much of a gamer.
I'm gonna keep track of all the ways that you died. First, it was a creeper,
Creeper,
and then
pillager.
and then I think you fell once or twice,
Yeah, one time I drowned myself, I think.
and then the fish got you. Whatever the fuck those are called, the
That was
guardians.
on purpose. That was on purpose. Okay, that was
Okay.
intentional.
Yeah, I wonder what Moss was doing for some of these sound effects, especially the slime one. Slime one's a little sus. You hear about
Yeah.
Mr. Block You, the $19 Fortnite card guy?
No, what is this?
He's the guy that was like, I know you, sussy, you stole my $19 Fortnite card.
Okay, sure. I know the sound bite.
Yeah, so he's like falling on hard times right now.
Oh,
And I think he's like he was homeless for a while, and I think he's couch surfing right now, and he has like a GoFundMe to help him get an apartment. I've
damn.
been trying to get his attention because if he just made like a cameo, he would make thousands of dollars off of that because
I
he
don't
has
see
so
why
many
these broke
fans.
celebrities don't just do that. Yeah, cameo is
Yeah,
super
right.
easy.
Like that is free money that he could make. He can just like do TikToks for people and charge them like 20-30 bucks for him. I like Jet Neptune's emoji persona
Those
that
are
he had
awesome.
for a
Yeah.
while.
He had a viral tweet recently where he quote tweeted Pokimane. It was just like an innocent
Yeah, and he's like,
selfie.
you're aging.
Yeah, yeah, that was awesome. And like, did you see what she said like 2 days later?
He was like, I regret this or something.
No, no, no. There was this clip of her where she came out. She was like, "We
Oh
need
my
to talk to some politicians about people facing repercussions for what they say online."
yeah.
She's mad.
I don't know what she was on when she said that.
That's just her normal status, I think. That's just like normal Pokimane. That's how she genuinely feels. That's probably how the average like white girl feels, honestly.
Yeah. She has a pretty weird market, pretty weird audience going.
I assume like who watches Pokimane? I've tried watching her. She's not like she doesn't give like interesting commentary, so I don't really get like why people are so enamored with
She's
her.
like she's one of those personality streamers, you know, where people watch her and they're like
But her personality is like boring. Like I just don't. I'm struggling, you know.
it's I think it's like a parasocial thing where people feel like they're friends with her because they watch her streams. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's and then there's also a lot of people that just think she's hot.
I assume
You
that's
know?
most of it. Because I mean, the parasocial thing, like I get, like
Yeah.
I have that with certain people, but it's like I don't. What's there to be
Yeah.
parasocial about with Pokimane? You know.
I think I don't know. I guess it's not for everyone. It's not for me.
Or like Amaranth or Alinity, like
Thing.
they're also like dumb. Like they're dumb. I just don't get it. Like I look in their eyes and this doesn't go for Pokemon. I think she's probably pretty
There's
smart,
nothing
but
there.
there's nothing
Nothing
behind the eyes.
those eyes.
No,
Yeah.
at all. It's like looking into the eyes of like a criminal and like their whole eye is like black. It's like that effect. Just like wow,
Yeah. Well, they
there's no
they
human.
found their way to get their bag, you know. So
No,
respect.
I mean
hustle.
they're doing better than me, so clearly they have something
Oh
going on.
yeah. And doesn't Amaranth make like she like does porn and makes like a lot of fucking money off of that stuff?
I think her yearly revenue, I think she said it was like 15, 16. So yeah, crazy.
$1
Yes.
million? Holy shit.
And she owns like a
You know
gas
what
station too, which is crazy.
Wow. I think the thing with the whole OnlyFans revolution shit that's going on, I don't think that people really care about the porn. for that type of stuff. Like women can just make an OnlyFans and not even post porn of themselves, and they'll still get money like crazy.
But like,
And
why?
I think
Who is paying for this?
right, because you could just get porn for free anywhere. Like you don't have to pay an internet personality to see that stuff. I think what it really is the financial domination aspect of it.
Oh yeah.
Because people just have all this disposable income.
Well, I find the female empowerment thing of it really funny because I don't know if you probably heard recently that she was like being controlled by like her abusive husband or whatever, like the whole time.
Yeah.
He was like directing the business, which is crazy to think about. Yeah, which is so insane.
Like that's like being a pimp.
He was like Asian Andrew Tate. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, that's.
And then I also saw everyone was like mad at that dude, and justifiably so. And then Ethan Klein like tried to dox him and doxed the wrong guy on his stream, which is awesome.
My God, dude, Ethan Klein's a fucking train wreck.
Yeah, he really is, and I think he knows it too, and he's just embracing it at this point. He's just like, "God, I'm miserable. I want to die.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with this."
I like the video that Noel always shows on his streams anytime he brings up Ethan Klein.
What is it? The video of him talking about how his doesn't work? Is that it?
No.
Oh, it's the animation. The animation.
Yeah, it's her killing the Palestinians.
That video was like the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. That video is so bad, man. No, dude.
I'm noticing a pattern here.
There's no pattern, dude. There's no.
Did you make it to a bed? Tell me you made it to a bed.
I made it to the village. I just died.
Oh my God.
See here, Croc for 5 says, me and Tom are actually best friends and he doesn't know it yet. X for 5 says, me and Tom are friends, but he doesn't know me either. Listen, guys, the parasocial bond is strengthening. I'm going to be posting a lot more cute selfies, okay? A lot more cute selfies in my community tab so you guys can bond with me, okay? When you see those selfies, just imagine that you're actually like with me in person. You're like just looking at me.
Deep into my eyes.
I'm going to start doing the Leafy okay hand symbol in every selfie.
Whatever happened to Leafy? He got like banned off of YouTube and then like kept coming back and getting banned again.
He's still around. As far as I know, he bought like a really expensive Mercedes, which I'm jealous of. And he what's up?
He's making a lot of money off of not being allowed on YouTube, huh?
Yeah, the figure I heard for the amount he has is like 15 million in the bank, so I think he's probably good.
Fuck? How? Is he like a crypto millionaire or something?
Yeah, he made like 4 from YouTube, and then I think he invested a bunch of it.
Holy shit. 4 million off of YouTube. That's crazy. There's this YouTuber, Creekcraft. Nice guy. He posted a picture of his earnings, and it was like $1 million in December. $1 million in 1 month off of making like Roblox videos.
Yeah, that's honestly the point where I'm trying to get.
I need to start censoring cuss words in my videos, man. I need to do something here.
I'd say do that and just post a lot of videos and post them like often. Post long videos. Yeah. There's honestly probably a market for that because in Roblox and Minecraft, like I noticed this, my videos related to Roblox and Minecraft recently did really well, and I was trying to think why. And apart from the thumbnail and subject matter, I think part of it is that most Minecraft or Roblox videos are probably pretty short. Whereas mine were like 45 minutes long. So
yeah, I'm trying to get a little longer. The thing is, it takes forever to edit stuff for me, and I don't have anyone to edit my videos for me.
Yeah,
I'd like to. Like, if anyone watching right now is like a really good editor, you can contact me about that. But I
mean, to be honest, like part of it is you just kind of have to lose your sanity for a little bit to get to a certain point. But
yeah, that's really what I struggle with. Is like working more than just a few hours a day. I think I'm just lazy is the thing.
Yeah.
And that's like living life on hard mode.
Yeah, I'm okay with living life on like slightly hard mode for a little while just so I can get a bunch of money because I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
I do at this point though. Things are getting a little easier for me because I have a few people who help me. Like I have 2 people who help write, and both of them are also capable of video editing. And I also have a new editor that I just got who's helping. So at this point, I have like 3 people who I'm, what is it, W9 or whatever.
You know how to spend money to make money.
Well, you gotta.
Yeah, that's something I have trouble with. That's something I need to get better at.
Well, you have the merch. I assume that brings in a little bit of cash these days.
Yeah, merch. I sold a lot of merch in December. I did a sale. And that was very, very helpful. I was kind of like nearing the big zero in my bank account,
Mhm.
and then the merch came through. YouTube takes a long time to pay you,
Yeah, once
but
a
the
month.
merch is like instant. So
Are you
it's not
comfortable
just
saying
once a
what like
month.
profit margins are on merch? Like for like one
I
shirt?
make like, yeah, one item. I have it priced so every item kind of makes me the same amount of money. It's like $10 per item,
Yeah.
which is pretty huge compared to what a lot of other people get. And the reason for that is because I set everything up, so I do it all myself, and it's all automatic. So like when someone places an order, fulfillment, shipment, everything is all handled by Printful, which is my merch provider, and I don't have to interfere with that at all.
I don't know if you heard, but you're familiar with Wayback Machine, right?
Yeah.
So during the drop Kiwi Farm stuff, Wayback Machine took Kiwi Farms down, and
Yeah.
the people found out that they have a history of this because here's another question: do you know who Taylor Lorenz is?
I think so. Is he like a comedian?
So Taylor Lorenz is this female journalist. She doxed libs of TikTok. So that's her most famous claim to fame recently.
Oh yeah. I know who that is.
And her uncle is like the guy who runs Wayback Machine. And when she was getting a bunch of shit and people were using archived tweets that she had deleted to call her out, he removed her from the Wayback Machine so that people couldn't find her old tweets. Literally like removing history.
Oh.
And this is
really
just like going to be a more common thing, I think, going forward. Like things are getting worse. It is over.
Yeah. Wayback Machine is supposed to be like censorship resistant.
Exactly.
And that's just flat out censorship. You know the guy that runs Cloudflare, Matthew Price or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He did like a keynote where he was on stage with some guy that works for the CIA who turned out to be the father of Isabella Jank, the woman that convinced Christian to rape his mom.
Holy I haven't heard that.
So people think that the reason Cloudflare reversed its decision not to drop Kiwi Farms was because Isabella told her dad, "You need to scare this guy. You need to scare Matthew Price into removing Kiwi Farms."
I don't even see that as all that unrealistic. They're currently wiping everything. I don't know if you've seen this, but actually you probably haven't seen what I'm going to talk about in particular, but Isabella Janke has been, I have the most popular video on my channel about her. It has like 3 million views. And they're filing privacy complaint after privacy complaint on the video, trying to get it taken down.
Wow.
It probably won't work.
Maybe she shouldn't have convinced a mentally disabled guy to f his disabled mom.
Or try to get the mentally disabled guy to kill himself, yes.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Maybe she shouldn't have been a piece of shit. But once again, I mean, they're just trying to scrub everything. She's changed her identity too and moved schools, and now they're trying to take down all the videos. I think they've taken down some of the less popular ones successfully, actually, which is pretty dark.
A lot of people don't know how to work the YouTube system to keep stuff like that from going on.
Okay, I did censor one guy's face from the video who was her friend, just out of fear that it could get taken down. But and I can't censor, like, if I were to censor her face, it would ruin the entire video, because the whole video she's in the thumbnail, it's about her, so there's no way I could do that. So if the video goes down, all I'm going to be able to do is make an update video and be like, I didn't want to take this video down, but someone's taking it down. I don't know that it's Isabella Janke and her family. Maybe it is, but you know, I'm currently being censored from talking about this like terrible person who, by the way, not only deserves to be doxxed, but also doxed herself by using her real name on all these accounts and like making it super easy to find who she is, and then getting involved in this degenerate internet shit. Like this is not someone that needs to be protected by anyone. Can you talk about your next video or no?
Oh yeah, it's basically like a sequel to the one I just uploaded. For the people that don't know, Roblox, ever since the lawsuit happened, I found out that they watch me on social media. Like they'll go through and they'll look at my Twitter like every day. And when I found that out, I started tweeting links to stuff like that shouldn't be on Roblox. Like sometimes every image that gets uploaded to Roblox has to be reviewed by a human moderator, but somehow people keep getting stuff like porn and gore uploaded as like game assets, and people will report this. They'll like file reports for the moderators to look at, and still nothing will happen.
Yeah,
you know, like sometimes they actually do their job, but it from what I've seen, it's pretty rare. And but with this whole Twitter thing going on, if I tweet links to the stuff, then they actually take notice and take it down. You know,
Considering that they're paying some
whoever's-
intern to look over your shit, maybe they should just hire you.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know if it's an intern. I don't know if it's a lawyer. It probably is like some low-level employee, because I can't imagine they would be spending the money that it would cost to monitor me this much.
I'm just imagining they have like a sticky note on their computer at Roblox HQ that says like check Ruben's account 11 a.m.
Yeah.
every day. They do it for
Yeah.
their lunch break to see who they
But,
need to ban next.
Not only have I gotten like inappropriate images removed, but there's been like sex games that people have made that were persistent on the website for a long time. There were a couple of pedophiles that I got their accounts deleted too after I showed enough evidence of them being predators. There was a guy in Korea who was a pedophile, and I had like screenshots of their Discord messages with some of their victims like preying on them.
Yeah.
And when I tweeted those, at first nothing happened. And I think that the reason is because the moderators at Roblox just assume if I have like Discord screenshots that they're probably faked. You know, they're like inspect element or something, and so they probably want more solid proof before they action people's accounts based off that stuff.
Yeah.
And so I took matters into my own hands, and I found his Twitter account, and I messaged him, and all I said was, "Do you have a response to the allegations against you?" And by this time, he'd already gotten a lot of hate from people because of the other tweets that I posted about him.
Yeah.
And so he just like flat out admitted, yeah, what I did was pedophilia and this and that. And he was like making fun of the victims and everything. And then I tweeted a screenshot of that, and then he got banned. And
Okay. There you go.
he was furious about that. He's Korean, so he doesn't speak English that well.
Is this like broken English? Like,
yeah, it's like, I do not like you, fuck you, and all this and that. And then a couple of days later, he started posting photos of like knives and stuff on Twitter, and then he posted a picture of him having dinner with someone, and he said, I think in Korean, last meal.
yeah.
And then the next day, he posted pictures of him trying to stab her to death. Like he posted videos of him like cutting, not videos, photos of him like cutting her legs up. He was cutting her so deep you could see like the fat in her
my
legs,
God.
like the yellow of the fat.
Jesus
And,
Christ.
So I called up my lawyer, and I was like, go tell Roblox that this is happening. And then my lawyer got back to me and said that they were getting the FBI involved. And not long after that, I found out that he got arrested over it. The guy that came to me with information on him in the first place was following the situation really closely, and he knew who the person was in the photos. And she's actually okay. Last I heard, she was recovering in the hospital. He cut her legs so deep that she couldn't even walk, and she's had to start physical therapy.
Is
so
this
she
like
can
his
walk.
wife or something? Who is this girl?
No, it was a kid that he met online
Holy
that he lured to meet him in real life.
Wow.
And
That's really brutal, man. That's really brutal.
and so he went to trial, and I don't know what the result was. I haven't heard too much about it. I remember he told me that for the sentencing, people can read like statements before the judge makes their decision on what to sentence them. And he asked me to write a statement for him, and I did, and I gave it to him. And I basically explained like how he was a pedophile and how he was like mocking his victims and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And but yeah, man, it's f***ing crazy. You know, it's the level of danger that people can find themselves in on Roblox is insane.
That is nuts, dude. That's crazy. Wow. What a story. It seems like you have a new one of those every week, too.
Oh yeah, it's never ending, and it seems like it's getting worse. Actually,
Maybe is it more common, or do you think it's just getting exposed now and outed?
I don't know. Maybe a little bit of both. I can tell you that the problem is getting a lot worse. You know,
Is the
I'm
Roblox
seeing a lot more
is a
people-
platform growing?
Oh yeah. They've been growing for a long time, pretty quickly. I think that they're slowing down a little bit now that kids are getting interested in other like metaverse type games like Fortnite.
Yeah.
and their stock has been suffering a lot from that.
Gotcha.
But stuff like Meta from Facebook, I don't think anyone has to worry about that because it's fucking garbage. Ruben should have his own To Catch a Predator show. You know, if I had the money, I would fly out and meet some of these people. I would fly out and find them in real life. And a little visit, have a little chat with them. But that type of content doesn't really pay too well on YouTube, you know?
Have you seen the poopy pants predator who needs his fiber pills? Have you seen this?
No.
Dude, I need to show you this. I've showed it on stream before, but it's funny enough that people wouldn't mind watching it again. So this is the context is that this guy caught this predator who was trying to meet up with a young boy and give him meth, I believe was his plan.
I've only seen a clip of it. I haven't seen the whole story.
The whole thing is, it's like 15 minutes of gold.
Currently looking for my fiber.
Your what?
Fiber.
Fiber?
Yeah, because I gotta poop.
You gotta poop?
Can you see the screen, by the way? Just to make sure. Okay.
Constipated. I've been constipated.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey man, you wanna have a conversation?
No, thank you.
Hey man, I can involve the police or we can have a conversation. You wanna have a conversation?
Sure.
Do you wanna turn around and talk to me?
What's wrong? Oh, wait. I gotta find this first.
Hey bro, I can call the cops right now,
Can I
or
find it?
or
'Cause
we
I'm
can just
constipated.
or
I
we can
actually
just
really
have a conversation.
I'm actually really constipated, sir. Please,
he
can
looks
you
like he's
actually
gonna
let me
cry.
get my supplements so I can actually go home, so I can poop, and actually so I can poop,
I have that
bro?
same stabilizer.
I've been going through, I've been having constipation for 4 or 5 weeks that I'm bleeding so much that I can't.
He's bleeding. He's
Why
saying
are you-
he's saying he's bleeding from constipation.
I love that he's like screaming this at the top of his lungs in the middle of the grocery store pharmacy.
Why is that his instant like explanation too? Like if anything you could look for, he's like, I need my poopy, and he says poopy pills is what he needs.
Oh, man. What's his lanyard? What's that for?
I don't know. Let me call it.
Doing
You
this
should
to me.
full
Can you
screen
tell
that.
me?
I'm filming
Zoom
from
in. I can't see what it says on it. But
I don't know.
mine and your
Some
safety,
VIP
buddy.
badge or
So you
something.
can't say that I hurt you, and you can't say that I hurt you. But right now I'm filming just to have a conversation.
But right now, you're
I
stopping
know-
me
I know-
from preventing
look.
me to be healthy.
Look, bro, I know why you're here. So
No,
I just
I'm
want
not. I'm here for work. I need my. Oh my
Look,
God,
bro.
Where is?
Look, bro.
Where is?
Do you want me to call the cops?
My poopy
you-
pills.
Fiber pills.
For my
Can you
poopy
help me
pills.
find fiber pills
Do you want
for
me to call the cops?
Why would you want to call the cops for me when I'm trying to find my
I
fiber
know
pills?
why you're here.
Why am I
to
here?
meet my 13-year-old little brother.
Who is that? I don't know who that is.
he's such an autist too. Like I don't think he's just on meth. I think he's also like mentally handicapped in some way. He's constantly cross-eyed.
Who is that? I have no clue.
The hand motions that he just did are crazy. Look at
That I don't know who
It's in
that
the
is.
YMCA over here.
Who is that? I have no clue.
YMCA.
this. He did the shrugging
Who?
emoji.
What is wrong?
YMCA.
Do you want to have an honest conversation, or do you want me to call the police?
Can I get my
Are you high,
stuff
are you
first?
are you high on meth right now?
No, I am not.
No?
No.
No?
I want to go home. It's almost 12. I have a curfew to go to.
How old are you?
Huh?
How old are you?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm 21. I just need to go
21?
poop.
Oh, you're
Why
talking
would
to
you-
me?
To find my pooping pills.
I'm 21. I just need to go poop to find my pooping pills.
Not here to meet a 13-year-old
Why
boy?
would I do such a thing?
Why do I have your picture?
Why? I don't know.
Why do I have your picture?
Why are you being so mean to me?
Is this you?
Please,
Is
can
this
you
you?
let me do
Hey,
this?
hey, buddy, is this you? Hey, buddy, is this you?
Can you please
Why do I have
let
a
me?
Why do I have a picture of you? Is this
Why
you?
are you doing this to me?
Is this you? Is this a picture of you? Why do I have a picture of you?
Oh, what's this? What is it?
Why do I have a picture of you?
Oh my God.
He's clearly high too because like his responses are so delayed from when the guy's asking it.
Yeah, and he's like scratching himself and everything.
Yeah, he's tweaking.
Yeah, he's tweaking hard.
Why do I have a picture of your?
Ew, 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 ew.
This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for and to give him crystal
Oh
meth.
my God.
This guy's here to get 13-year-old boy crystal meth. This guy's here to meet a
Dandruff in his
13-year-old
hair.
boy and give him crystal meth.
That's how you
But
know
this guy
someone's
right
a
here-
pedophile. The dandruff, because they just don't wash their hair, all their fucking skin flakes.
You ever
Here's here to
see,
meet a
you know,
13-year-old
Frank Castle?
Yeah, of course.
He'll like go to Walmarts and like fuck with people, and when they try to like get help, he'll be like, "This guy came here to meet a child," and they don't act like this. You know, you can see a pretty clear difference between someone guilty and someone innocent in situations like that.
Yeah.
Poopy pill.
boy.
Look at that.
And to
Poop
give him
pill.
crystal meth.
I like the Frank Castle videos where have you seen he goes to like grocery stores and he's like, "You raped me in my dream when I was 2."
He's like, well. So it is you.
Yeah.
You're the guy who raped me in my dream last night.
It's awesome.
Please,
Okay,
sir.
what's happening?
I'm
Call
trying
the
to find
cops.
you. Do you know where the
Call the
fiber
cops.
pills are?
Call the cops.
Sir,
This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for. Don't
sir,
touch me.
Sir, stop.
Don't touch me.
Why? Stop.
Don't touch me and don't put your hands in front of my camera, bro.
Stop.
Who the are you? Stop. Stop.
Okay, that's fine.
This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy for. Get in front of my camera again, bro.
Because you're not.
Get in front of my camera again.
You don't have permission to film your camera
Who
here.
the are you?
This is.
Who are you?
This is a advanced.
Who are you?
This is.
Get the
Clean it
out
up,
of my
Wagey.
face.
Sir.
Out of my way,
Get out of my
Wagey.
face, bro.
Raise your voice. It won't help you anything at all, sir.
Who are you?
There's this one predator dude who, like, when people get mad at him, he's like, "I make more money than you. I make more money than you." When he's catching them, there's this dude that lives. I can never find this video. I can't find it anymore. But there's this dude who lives like in Boston, like not that far from me. I think he's called like Massachusetts Predator Catchers. And what he does is he catches them, and then he's like, "I won't report you if you do 100 push-ups." Or he'll be
Wow,
like,
dude.
"You need to hit yourself 100 times in the face, and then I won't report you." Stuff like that.
That's really not
Who are
very
you?
You
good.
need to leave.
No, not legal or right.
Who are you right now?
You need to leave.
Hey, buddy, get the out of my way. Get the out of my
You
way.
gotta leave my store.
No, I don't. Call the cops.
Sir, stop.
Wow, dude. Yeah, chase him. I like that he's in the hoodie and basketball shorts gang.
Why is this happening?
Scott
Why are
Pilgrim
you here to meet
fit.
a 13-year-old
Why would
boy?
I do such a thing?
Then leave. Go home.
Can you let me find my fiber pills?
Oh, your fiber pills.
Where's the fiber?
Oh man.
Where is it?
He's still
Fiber,
looking. He
Why
still
do I
needs
have a
them.
picture of your asshole?
Why are you doing
Why do
this
I have
to
a
me?
picture of
All right, we're gonna skip a little bit forward to when he leaves the store. This is when the chase heats up.
your...
His run is crazy.
Please do.
Waits for the door.
Trying to meet up a little kid from the internet?
Holy shit.
There he goes.
Imagine just grocery shopping when you come across this. Wow.
Fuck that! I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, this guy's definitely fucked up on something. He's tweaking hard. That's pretty bad.
Can I just go poop? Ah! Ah!
Man's a titan.
Calling the police on your dumb.
This is when he gets in his vehicle. This is like the second most insane part of the video, if you can believe that. It gets worse. Yo.
It's a filthy prank.
Oh my god, it gets even better. It gets even better. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa, hit and run. Call
Whoa,
the
okay.
police. Call the police. Hit
And
and
now if he
run. Call
leaves,
the
it's
police.
gonna run. Oh, yeah, that's the
Call the
thing.
police.
This guy should not be driving
Call the
ever.
police. You stop, kid. Call the police. You f***ed up, idiot.
Let's look at GTA.
Call the police. Be careful.
Be careful.
Yeah, so now it's a hit and run at that point. It sounds like his car's like f***ed up. Like
Just
he
call
hit
the police,
curb
guys.
so
I got the tags. Call
Maybe
the
he
police.
has like a parking brake on.
Call the police. Call the
You can hear his
police.
tires screeching like it's stuck
Call
in
the
the wheel
cops, bro.
well.
I got the video. You don't need a video. Just call the cops.
He probably fucked up the axle and got it like wedged against it.
Tackle his dumb.
Oh, what the fuck? Holy
So insane, bro.
what a hero.
You can keep him.
Oh,
You can keep him, bro.
We'll skip a little
Got
bit.
the boots with the fur.
Now he's arrested. You can see him in the car. He doesn't even know where he is.
Oh man.
So yeah, that's my favorite predator catch video.
Yeah, how does that only have 228,000 views?
And this is a re-upload. I think the OG got taken down, unfortunately. Yeah.
Why? That's fucking.
Honestly, I don't know. I think the guy's channel might have been taken down. These predator catchers are always dancing around guidelines and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, some of them are just flat out fucking lolcows.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, like they have a good. Their heads in the right place, I guess, but their execution is just really poor.
Yeah, for sure.
That was gold though.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say that guy did everything right.
There's another video I like, which is it's from Toronto, and there's this guy that pulls up in like a tiny car, like a one-person car, and the predator catcher walks up to him to confront him, and the guy immediately scoots away, but the car can only go like 5 miles an hour because it's like a one-person smart car. Like it probably doesn't even have AC in it, so he's just cruising along at like 5 miles per hour. And the guy is inside of the catcher's inside of a real car, and he pulls up alongside him with the camera while the guy is just like staring straight forward, driving away. And he's like, I don't remember what his name, I think it's Jason. He's like, Jason, she's 15! She's 15! And it's juxtaposed with like this tiny little car just going down the road. So pretty good content, pretty Kino content.
Where is that? Where'd that take place?
Toronto, Canada.
Toronto. There, Mr. Obvious is from Vancouver.
I did not know that, no.
Yeah, when I found out about him, I called. Apparently, Vancouver is like wedged between the border between America and Canada.
It is, yeah.
And I called the police there, and I got a hold of. I think I got a hold of the American side first, and they like didn't give a shit at all. They were like, "Yeah, you called the wrong number. Yeah, bye." And then I
Really?
called the Canadian police, and the guy that I spoke to was like the nicest, most polite person I've ever heard in my life.
That's funny.
And he told me, he basically told me like I had to contact my local police and then give them the information, and they would try to contact them.
They need to stop just
Yeah.
having user submitted content altogether. It's just a disaster.
Well, it's possible to have it on there. They just need to have a moderation team that is competent enough to not let that stuff slip through.
Well, I'd imagine it's expensive to pay for that much moderation, right? With how big the platform is.
Yeah. I mean, you would hope though that if people are uploading like actual clothing, the revenue that would generate would make the moderation pay for itself.
Yeah.
They're pretty tight-lipped about how it all works. All they say is that they have a global team of people working around the clock, which is true, but that's not very effective if your global team is just a bunch of retards.
Yeah, incompetent.
I spoke to someone that used to be a moderator for them, and the way that he described it was that Roblox gives their admins like a queue of images to look through, and when it's getting close to their shift ending, if their shift ends and they still have stuff in the queue, they still have to like approve or reject it. You know what I mean?
So they just click through it. Is that it? Don't review it properly.
Yeah, they would just say F it and pray to God that whatever's in the queue isn't something horrible, and they would just like instantly accept everything.
Well, if I had to guess, a lot of the way they moderate it is probably outsourced because they just need a lot of heads for that. Like, for example, with YouTube, I'm pretty sure that whenever we talk to creator support, that's probably someone in a foreign country who's hired by YouTube who works in like a they work in like a large like office building. And basically, their job is to review requests, and then if there's something that they can't.
Joe?
Yeah. Their name's always like John Smith or whatever. And they need if they need something serious, then they escalate it to a moderation team, which is probably someone that's actually in the United States or California who works for YouTube directly. If I had to guess, but I don't know that's the case. Do you want to sleep, by the way? Because this.
Oh yeah, I'm in bed right now.
Okay.
I see you trying to do that.
Oh, there are monsters nearby. It says. Fuck. Oh, I'm good now. We're good.
There's scary monsters and nice sprites nearby.
What a kawaii reference.
I went down a blood on the dance floor rabbit hole the other day.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff shit involving
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Jesse Slaughter. Yeah.
Well, I remember when the Jesse Slaughter stuff was going on. I was a big Funny Junk user.
Oh really?
Back
Damn.
when all that stuff was going down.
You're really an old
Yeah,
head. Holy
yeah.
shit. Funny junk.
Yeah, I hate to say, but I was like into that stuff. You know, like I thought it was really funny.
You're in the
I had like the
community.
remixes. Yeah, I had the remix of her like crying on my phone and everything.
Yeah. I mean, back then
Because,
everyone
you know-
kind of was. They didn't know she was being groomed or whatever by like a famous musician. You know.
Yeah, and when you're a little kid, you don't really understand that stuff that well.
Yeah.
You know what I think the reason that happened is because back around like the late 2000s, early 2010s, there was a really disproportionate amount of kids on the internet. You know, like
Oh, yeah.
now everyone has internet access and it's pretty indiscriminate as to like all the demographics of people. But back then, Flash games brought so many children to the internet that weren't really there before. And
That's why
so
I
there's
started
just,
using
like,
it. Yeah, because I wanted to play I
Right?
wanted to
You
play
wanna
games
play-
on like addicting games and stuff like that.
and miniclip and shit like that. Yeah, and so that era of the internet just had an enormous amount of children on it. And if you've ever read Lord of the Flies, you know how that type of shit works out.
I think there's probably more kids online now though. I mean, you see
Yeah,
kids
but the
from
ratio,
everywhere.
but there's also more adults on the internet because of
Right.
smartphones and stuff makes it more accessible to everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all about the ratio of kids to adults because everyone was kind of like egging each other on to harass Jesse Slaughter because it wasn't just 4chan doing it. It was Funny Junk. There's probably like Reddit and all them were all involved in that too.
Yeah.
She just got dogpiled by like the whole internet, and it was all like the type of people that would like hate on like Justin Bieber and stuff like that.
Yeah. Thankfully,
I don't know if you remember all the
4chan.
Bieber hate.
I do, yeah. 4chan did do some good investigative work. I made a video about it, but they did do a bunch of investigative work, and they actually managed to get like you know in Google Trends, so you can get like a search result ranked or whatever. They managed
Yeah.
to get like what's his name, Davi Vanity, Jesse Slaughter. They managed to get that on like Google Trends, and they got the police to look into it. But the guy, as far as I know, is still like free as of now. So
Yeah, he's got good lawyers, and
I think he
so
has a
he's
lot of
able
money.
to-
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's loaded off of that band and off of selling merch and doing shows and stuff.
And I think his family has money too, as well. Like he came from money in the first place, I think.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. He started out as like a fashion guy doing like hairstyles.
The hair,
and shit.
yeah.
And that's really the only thing he had going for him. Because I don't know if you've seen some of the outfits that he was wearing when he was doing like Warped Tour and shit.
I have seen them, yes.
It's like socks with sandals type shit. It's really fucking bad.
That was like a whole. I think they called it like crunk-core. That was a part of like the scene back then. That was a whole
crunk
aesthetic.
core. You ever listen to Broken Side?
I have listened to Broken Side.
Oh man, I would tell you to play some on stream, but you'll probably get copyright claimed or something like that.
I mean, I can honestly, I can play it. I don't care. Well, I play copyrighted music every stream, and then I just private it and cut it out when I post it on YouTube.
Yeah, it might not be worth. I don't know if you want your viewers to suffer through Broken Side because it's pretty fucking terrible. But
it?
man, I didn't know that the lyrics for Blood on the Dance Floor were as bad as they were. There were like songs about like having sex on a playground and shit like that, and like parents like banging on the door and stuff. Like
That's
like how did
crazy.
people not know? How did no one know?
Well, I assume with stuff like mindless self-indulgence.
Oh yeah, I
So-
was a pretty big fan of them.
Yeah, they have a bunch of fucked up songs. I mean, they have a bunch of lyrics about like panties and stuff and like little girls, but I think people just assumed it was kind of like satire, edgy. Like even the guy himself, he was like, I was writing perspective, but more recently it seems like there's a lawsuit happening right now, I believe, between someone who claims to be a victim of the lead singer. I don't know if you've heard, maybe you haven't heard this, but apparently the lead singer was, according to her and according to a bunch of sources, is like a massive pedophile.
Oh, that's terrible. All the fans of those songs were like little kids and shit too.
Exactly. Well, that's how they found the music in the first place.
Yeah.
Or that's how he met the people he groomed in the first place. They were fans of his music.
That type of stuff is exacerbated by the fact that a lot of the fans came from like really wrecked homes where the parents
Yeah.
just aren't there. you know, and they're not like looking after their kids and stuff. And
Mm.
I hate when I hear about stuff like this, and then people always come out and are like, well, where were the parents? You know, like where were the parents during all of this? Like that's what you don't get is that these people target kids with shitty parents. You know,
Or just
so
just completely absent parents a lot of the time, yeah. And that's what draws them to the music too in the first place, because the music is, you know, about being sad or whatever. Sad to hear stuff like that. I feel like every person I thought was cool ends up being a pedophile. It sucks.
Yeah, what's the deal with the brony situation? Because like my brother was a brony for a while, and he ended up growing out of it. But it's just like, what draws people to that? Why do they focus on like My Little Pony?
I honestly don't know. It's one of those things that people just develop a weird fixation on. Maybe it's just the horses and their character design that like it ticks some kind of box in their head. I don't know. I've asked the same thing to I have a friend who, I don't know if he would call himself a brony now, but he's a former brony, I guess. And I asked him like, what even is it? And he couldn't really explain it to me. Like he just likes it. Cats a Flocking for 10 says it's called clopping, Dad. Lol. Are you familiar with this? Clopping is their term.
Yes, I know the term. Clopping.
The shit people are into is so crazy.
You know, have you seen that? I think it was like a green text or something. Like back in the day, if you used to want to toasters, people would bully you, would call you weird, and then you wouldn't want to toasters anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But these days, if you want to toasters, you go on the internet and you find a community of thousands of toaster fuckers that encourage your fetish.
Bring back bullying. It needs to be a movement, a hashtag needs to come back.
I think bullying is terrible, but I do kind of feel like we overcorrected a little bit. You know what I mean?
No,
Like we're at the
definitely.
point where we're scared to make fun of people for things that you should really be made fun of for.
Actual bullying is bad, but we are at a point now where like even joking about like, I remember back in the day I used to make like lighthearted comments about like if I found out the Odd Ones Out was a furry, and I like made some joke about him like liking dogs or like I can't remember, and they came out in droves and they were like, you're just on someone for their harmless something they enjoy harmlessly. How close-minded of you. They're like, how also I noticed there's this thing they do that I saw, they say it to you too, they're like, how childish of you to make fun of someone for their harmless interests. Like childish, like the person who like wants to be a dog, dresses like a dog, goes to conventions, is calling like you childish. You know Mr. Girl?
That sounds familiar. Just
he's the famous creator of the Cuties review, where he talks about how he was attracted to the girls in Cuties.
Oh, he was the guy that was saying like the movie actually turned him on.
Yes. He's also the creator of the rap song I'm a pedophile. Yeah, he's got his own whole lore to explore.
I knew I heard him somewhere. I remember Noel talking about him.
Yeah,
on that at the internet.
You probably know who Destiny is, the streamer.
Yes.
Mr. Girl was going on Destiny streams for a while and was sort of a part of that community, and then he got sort of kicked out recently, because he started.
Mr. Girl did?
Yeah, Mr. Girl did. He was saying that. So Destiny has all these people called he calls them his orbiters, and they're basically just people who are regulars on his streams, and they do it like unpaid or whatever. But Mr. Girl was claiming that he had like a abusive workplace relationship with these orbiters, so to speak, and that's kind of evolved into Mr. Girl going out and contacting any woman Destiny has f***ed or talked to in any capacity, which is a lot. I don't know if you know, the guy's like polyamorous, so he gets around. But he's now running this like, I think he's writing a research paper about Destiny being some sort of abusive personality. It's like a whole other rabbit hole, Mr. Girl.
And it's tall words coming from a pedophile. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, someone who literally has admitted like to being attracted to 12-year-olds.
It's weird how all of like the lol cows on kiwi farms all like know each other.
It is weird, but it also makes sense. You know, who else are they going to talk to?
Yeah.
Who else do they relate
kind
to?
of relate on the common ground they have of being targets of kiwi farms.
Keemstar was trying to fund a podcast that he was calling the Lol Cow Podcast for a while, which was going to star DSP and Wings of Redemption, I believe. And he was willing to put money into it too, but I think Wings of Redemption said that the only way he would do it is if Keemstar bought him like a Ford Raptor. I don't know if you know this, but that's like a $90,000 vehicle.
Yeah.
And Keemstar was like, no, but I'll pay you like yearly. I think he offered him like a good salary too to do it, and he just wouldn't do it.
Oh. Damn, dude, it's offering him free money.
Could have been great. Yeah, just to do a podcast. It could have been great content. But
Yeah, like that's the easiest thing in the world. You just sit around and talk shit for.
that's
like
the
an
biggest
hour.
problem with these lolcows. Like none of them know how to help themselves. You know, like think about someone like
Yeah.
Wings of Redemption. He could be like probably rich off the hate at this point if he just knew how to play into it right and like stream about it. You know, because he's not a horrible person. He's not he's not like a kid or a diddler or anything. He's just like sad. But because of
DSP?
that, well, Wings of Redemption.
Oh yeah.
DSP too though. He's another one of those.
Yeah, I saw one of Matt at the Internet streams. Noel was talking about like, just let this guy make his fucking money. Let him make his living. He's not hurting anyone. He's not a fucking nuts.
Yeah.
He just has really weird spending habits and blows all his money on WWE mobile games.
That's
Yeah.
another thing. The bad spending habits that drives me crazy, dude. People don't know how
Yeah,
to
it's-
save money at all.
Someone like hacked his bank account and got like all his financial details and stuff.
Yes.
And they saw his spending habits. Like he crunched the numbers for him and made like pie charts on how much money he was spending.
Didn't even steal his data. Just wanted to make fun of him for how he spends his money.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Could have like
sauce.
emptied his accounts, but no.
Oh.
That's still a crime. It's still a crime to do that.
Oh yeah.
You know, Roblox tried to say I was a hacker.
Yeah, I do
Because,
know that. Yes. Just because you
because
circumvented
I-
accounts, right? You made a new account.
Yeah, because I made new accounts after being banned. It's because that I violated their terms of service, and they call that unauthorized access to their computer systems.
Yeah, I did see that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
They really threw
Um,
everything at you if they possibly could.
yeah, and I mean, I guess that would be the legal definition of the Computer Fraud and Abuse Act, because that is unauthorized access.
Hmm.
But I mean, if they're going to use that against me, why don't they use it against all the predators that get banned and make new accounts? Like, if they have that opportunity, then I should probably be the last person they should be using it on.
Yeah, I think you were just someone they wanted to make an example out of. They're like Ruben Sim.
Yeah. They want to shut me up.
This is a
the
message to our
initial,
haters.
The complaint was demanding that all my social media accounts be deleted that were involved with
I saw that. Which would be
like,
everything,
talking
right?
to people. Yeah, I don't know if social media includes like YouTube, but it seemed like that's what they were going after. That was my interpretation of it anyways.
Would have been over for you, buddy.
Oh yeah, I don't know how the fuck I would start over after that. You know, I think I was at like 700,000 subscribers at that point.
Mm.
That's another thing that's really bad on Roblox is people will like make accounts so they can like sex with people, and then they'll like dress it up to be like to have like tits and nipples and a puppy and stuff like that.
Hmm.
People have bypassed puppy leggings on Roblox. They're like the pants that you can put on
Those
your avatar.
puppy
And make it look like
leggings.
the Russie, the Roblox Russie.
Do you know how profitable being a Roblox dev is? Like, are there people that are getting like $100,000
I
payouts?
was one. I was a Roblox developer. I was working on a team with like 5 people, and we were all splitting the money. And I was making like thousands of dollars a month just off of a game that only had like a few hundred people online at any given moment.
Really?
Yeah, it's very lucrative. And you know what is even crazier is all of that money that I made, Roblox was making like 3 times that much because they keep like 75% of the revenue
Right.
spent on
It's
your
like
games.
it's like the YouTube cut or whatever. Because they get
Oh, yeah.
what they get. Although I guess that is better. I think YouTube only gets 60 and we get 40, which is nice.
Yeah, that's much better than what Roblox is providing. Like Steam, I think Steam only takes like 30%.
That's very generous. I personally, I would say at least
Oh, yeah.
50% is justified to take.
And 30% to me, it's kind of like the standard. But I think in Roblox's case, they provide a little bit more because they host servers and they have like search engine optimization. They host like web pages for it. And I think that's really why games on Roblox are so profitable. It's just because everything's all in one place.
Where does the money
you know.
come from? Is it microtransactions through Robux or?
Yeah, microtransactions mostly. That's what it was for my game, anyways. So you make a game for free, and it's accessible to everyone. And since you don't have to pay server costs or anything like that, that's all handled by Roblox. It's really easy for like anyone to make a game, and most people do like they'll have it's basically just microtransactions. You spend a little bit of Robux on this and that, and it
Yeah.
helps you do better in the game. There was a studio that tried to do a model where they had a demo version of the game available for free, and then if you paid money, you would get the full version. And they said that they were never going to have microtransactions. It was going to be a completely microtransaction free game.
Apart from
And that
buying the game, right?
Right, and that did not last very long. They ended up adding microtransactions eventually.
Damn.
Because it's just like that's where all the money is, you know. That's the easiest way to make money because your target audience here is kids.
Right.
And kids don't have like $10 to spend on a game, but they might be able to convince their mom or dad, hey, give me a little bit of Robux so I can buy this 20-cent Game Pass.
I know back in the day, Minecraft servers were super popular. Leafy used to talk about in videos how he made his first 100 grand when he was like 18, 17 from a Minecraft server that he ran.
Oh, yeah, they have like donation features and stuff.
Yeah, it was
And those
basically,
are
it was
all
pay to win,
kind
basically, was the way he did it. There were like,
Yeah.
the average person didn't spend, but there were like a few kids that would just come along once in a while. They had a few grand to spend and they just do it. And that's how we got
Holy
rich from that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's how my game works.
Mhm.
Basically, the game's still up, by the way. I just don't. I'm not involved in the creation of it anymore. I made a few videos about it on my YouTube channel. It did pretty well.
Maybe that's the next
They
step.
kind of, yeah. I mean, you know, if I could get back to doing that, I'd like to, but it doesn't seem too likely now. I
Mhm.
think that there's just too many people in high up positions at Roblox that really don't like me.
Yeah, I know even people in the community, like a lot of Roblox like developers and YouTubers, they don't like you at all. There was this one there's one thing you made. I think someone was celebrating you being banned from Roblox, and they were like, I'm gonna be smoking weed or something to celebrate.
Yeah, like I'm smoking that Ruben pack or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what that mostly is some people just love Roblox and they think that the company can do no wrong whatsoever.
Mhm.
And whenever anyone challenges that, then they get really defensive about it. Yeah.
I assume
Some
part of
people
it is
think
just because you're
that-
pretty edgy. Yeah, that's probably a problem for them.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that think I'm like transphobic
Mhm.
because I posted like a Coomer meme on Twitter once, and that now everyone's like Ruben's a transphobe and this and that. We're
Yeah, I
fucking
get stuff like that
horrified.
too. I get stuff like that because of this old tweet I made where I said, "Trans rights. What about trans wrongs?" And it didn't even mean anything. Like I have like there are people in my chat who will like be transphobic towards like you know who Keffels is probably. People are transphobic
Yeah.
towards her, and I shit on them, and I'm like, don't do that. Don't dead name people. That's not cool. Because I just am of the policy that like you shouldn't be blatantly disrespectful to someone based on I don't know something they can't control. You know.
Yeah,
Like-
there's a lot better reasons to be disrespectful to Keffels.
Yeah. Like, her
Like
being trans
the-
doesn't matter. But despite that, there's all these fucking people who are like they list off reasons why they hate me, and they're like, he's racist and he's transphobic. Those are the reasons. So
Yeah, I can't believe that shit's still going on. Like that stuff should have died back in the f***ing Gamergate days, honestly.
it's worse now than ever, I would say.
Yeah, I think TikTok's making it a lot worse too.
TikTok and like RedTube.
What's your take on like TikTok being banned? Do you think that's a good thing? You think they should ban it?
If they're actually trying to subvert our like national sovereignty and culture, then yeah, probably they should ban it. That sounds
I mean, they
good.
must be.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think whether or not they ban it, I think YouTube Shorts is going to take over TikTok once they fix their fucking broken UI and algorithm.
Yeah, the algorithm's really bad for YouTube Shorts. I'll like watch something, and every single time I go back to YouTube Shorts, it'll try to play the same video for me again.
Yeah, but I think that's gonna replace TikTok, and the reason why is like twofold. Firstly, just out of pure convenience, because people hate going to more than one website, right? You see people like Sneeko get banned, who, by the way, I'm still pissed at. Chat, L Sneeko, okay, for dipping on the debate and running, but you see people like him get banned, and he goes to Rumble, and like he gets some fans, but it's like it's a total small fraction, right? Who goes like alt tech. People just in general aren't willing to like go to new websites and make an account for one person. They're not.
Yeah, and YouTube's not going anywhere.
No, of course. YouTube's actually growing. Finally, they're making money now. They're profitable.
They're profitable now. Wow,
Yes.
that's impressive.
And so I think that people are gonna, out of convenience, just stick with YouTube once they fix that. And secondly, YouTube's also offering a lot of like programs right now where you can make money through making YouTube Shorts. They have a YouTube Shorts fund where if you get a certain amount of views on your shorts, they'll give you 10 grand a month.
Yeah, well, it's capped at 10 grand, I think.
Oh, is it okay?
That's
Well, there you
the
go.
most that they'll get. But it's like $10 million, wasn't it, for the fund?
Yeah, and they're also, I think they're introducing a revenue sharing thing. I saw Mr. Beast talk about this on a Nelk's podcast. They're doing a revenue sharing thing where if you post a video with a song, YouTube's going to try to partner with copyright holders so that you can share revenue with whoever owns that song.
They're already doing that. If you go to YouTube Studio and you go to the audio library, there's already stuff about that.
Yeah, and stuff like that. And even just like the money you make on YouTube Shorts is way more than TikTok, so I think people are going to switch over to Shorts.
I have one YouTube short on my whole channel, and it got like over 1 million views, I want to say.
What is it?
It was, so I was, a few years ago, I was at my parents' house, and I was just watching TV, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw a bird fly into their window and just like smack into it.
Mm-hmm.
And I went outside, and it was like dying on the ground. And so I took my phone out, and I started recording, and I picked it up like with my bare hands, and I go, "Goodbye, my feathered friend. Fly one last time," and I threw him as hard as I could, like into the ditch in the backyard.
Oh my god!
It just hits the ground. The video ends, and I got like over 1 million views.
That's brutal.
Yeah, it's you go to my channel right now. It's like on the front page because it's the only short I've ever uploaded.
I've always been worried about putting shorts on my main channel just because I don't know if that would piss off subscribers, or like if people don't click it, then maybe it will like kill my. Like people won't get recommended my other videos as much, you know what I mean? Yeah,
there's a Roblox YouTuber named Weena that happened to her. She tried to upload a ton of shorts and they all flopped, and she said her channel started dying after that.
Yeah.
So make sure that whatever you do, it works and it clicks well with people.
Be Kino content, yeah. I've considered just doing it as like short video updates or whatever on like stuff that I don't have time to make a whole video about, or there isn't enough, you know?
Yeah. You can always like research like what makes it what's good on TikTok, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
There's always a format for these sorts of things so that you have to work your way into.
Yeah, for the future, I think the most amount of money is going to be in like what Andrew Tate does, which is like, are you familiar with how he like astroturfed his own fame? He basically got all these. He started this affiliate marketing program where if you get people to click his link through some post you make, then you'll get a percent of the sale off that. So what he did was he got all these like hundreds of thousands of kids to post YouTube shorts of him and just clip him constantly, and he would then pay them out a little bit if they managed to get a sale, like 20% of the sale that he would get on his website, and that just made it so he had an army of like Indian children clipping him and posting him, and like if you have enough of that content, like if even 5% of it blows up, you're gonna be like the most famous person on the internet. And that made him super, super famous. So I think that's probably a good path forward to get big. That and like showing your face and doing like live stream reactions and stuff like that.
Do you have a full set of iron armor?
Except for boots. Yeah.
Yeah, get some boots, and then we'll try to take on that woodland mansion again.
Yeah, I'm trying to do gaming stuff on this channel. Like the editors that I've been working with and the writers, they're big fans of like old PewDiePie and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm trying to kind of merge that with more edgy stuff, but also obviously not being against YouTube TOS. But I've been doing stuff where I have like my viewers call in on Discord and I talk to them.
Yeah.
But it's been super hit or miss. Like sometimes I'll get someone who's really funny. Like there was this one dude who came in and was telling me that I need a Mew because my wife's gonna leave me. Like I need to improve my jawline, and he was like, everything you eat is soy. And he was like grunting and moaning the whole time, and I thought he was like masturbating, but he was like, no, I'm doing bench press right now. He's like, ugh, one more. And that was funny. And then I'll just get people who come on and like, so there's like a waiting to call thing in my server or whatever. So they'll get in and I'll drag them on and I'll be like, what's up? What do you want to talk about? And they're like, nothing. It's like, fuck you. I fucking hate you.
You ever get people dropping like N-bombs trying to like get your stream banned and shit?
Yes, I get people who do the bot. There's a bot. They'll come in, and I always, like, if there's any delay at all, then I'll just kick them out, because I know that after that delay, there's gonna be like, N-word, N-word, N-word. Like, they're just gonna spam it, so.
He's probably gonna die when we get back to the Woodland Mansion. The Illagers are gonna chop him in half with an axe.
It's gonna be over.
Skin him alive.
You gotta name him before he dies.
I can't get too attached.
Get emotionally attached.
Go away.
How about David B? David B.
David B.
Dave B.
Yeah. How about Builder Dog? Builder Dog.
What does he build?
Well, David B is on Roblox is known as Builder Man. That's his
Oh,
account. So this is Builder Dog.
Major Keck.
Notch is based. What does Notch even do now? He's
I
just
think
like
he just does nothing. He's just rich and lonely. I was talking about this with someone. It's kind of ironic that he created a game that connects so many people, and now he's like the loneliest person ever.
yeah. Well, he's probably like an introvert. Enjoys his solitude. Honestly, I would do the same thing if I got that much money from Microsoft. I would just fuck off and just like not do anything.
I would still do stuff. I would be so bored. Like, I would still want to make videos or do something. Like, people talk about like retiring from YouTube because they get rich when they're like 30 or 25. It's like, what do you even do then?
I mean, you could just pay anything you want to do. You could just pay someone else to do for you.
I guess, but like, there's a fulfillment from just like, you know, learning that stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Is he still fat? That's something
That's
I
your
need to know.
question.
Yeah. Because how can you have that much money and still be fat? That's what I don't get about people like fucking Bill Gates.
Well, if you're
that are,
fat,
like,
you don't have to care about your, or if you're rich, you don't have to care about your appearance. Like, you can just get whatever you want, like, without that anyway, you know?
Yeah, but like being fat sounds like a lot of work. You know, you're so fucking heavy all the time. You
Probably.
just gotta
In fairness,
carry
he
on
wasn't
that.
like obese. He was just like, he was like big, but he wasn't like fat.
He
you
was
know?
pretty damn big though. Pretty damn big. Like with that much money, you can get the highest quality, healthiest food ever. You can
Personal
get
trainer.
nutritionists,
Yeah.
personal trainers. You know,
True.
you could probably get a machine that works you out, that exercises for you.
All right, should we go on our journey? Should we do it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let me give you your
We gotta
bucket,
go.
little guy.
Ma Bucket. There's a Roblox predator named Ma Bucket.
I know all about him. Yes,
Yeah.
he came back
know his
recently.
Twitter?
He's still around.
He had an NSFW Twitter account and it got hacked really recently.
Uh-oh.
And the guy that did it was asking me if I wanted it, and I was like, okay, maybe. Is there any child porn in there? And he's like, oh, maybe. And I'm like, please take that out before you send it to me. And he did, and now I have all of his messages that he ever
Damn.
sent on that account.
Did you
Yeah,
read through
and
them?
they
They're probably
are-
really bad.
I only took a glance at them right before the stream started, and yeah, they are pretty f***ing bad.
Yeah.
He was like talking to like an artist, and the guy was like offering to draw his avatar, and he's like, do you have anything specific you want about your character? And he goes, oh yeah, just make sure he has a massive cock. Oh, Illager in here with an axe.
Maybe we just don't. Can we just wall him
Oh.
in and not deal with him?
I think they don't respawn if you kill them. So,
Oh, there's a bunch. There's like 5 in there. Shit.
oh my god, yeah, don't. Oh, they're going around.
None of them can hurt us though. Oh, fuck, what the fuck is that? I just got like hit with something. Oh,
I heard that. That made like a weird sound. What's your health at?
what the fuck? It's
Oh,
it's
I know what
still
it is.
high.
There's a wizard. There's one of the wizard ones.
Oh, which? Or oh, that's the
No,
okay, I know
no,
what you mean.
there's like, yeah.
Yeah, sorcerer.
Okay, come up here. Come on, dog. Nice. Builder dog to the rescue. Okay, try to light everything up. Pretty well made. I've never seen it before. Oh, shit. Okay.
Right there. Should we deal with them or?
Yeah, I got a bow.
Oh, there's a few of them. There's a bunch. There's like
Wow, why are there
they're all
so
hanging
many?
out.
I got a totem of undying.
What happens if I jump in this chimney? Am I gonna die?
Maybe. I get the fireplace burns you if you stand on it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably would not be good. Oh, okay. Roll.
Oh, and you can't get out of there because the mining
I have an
fatigue.
idea. Yeah, it's over, dude.
Oh my god. I warned you, dude. I warned you.
It was funny though that I died. All right.
Yeah, I hope I didn't delete all your stuff. Okay, your stuff did not get destroyed,
That's good.
so that's good. We've been going for 4 hours, damn.
Yeah, it's been a while. Time flies when you're having fun, Turkey Tom. Listen, that's what they all say. We'll have to play
Yo,
again
there's like
sometime
a
and get to
nice
the end.
profile.
We gotta beat it.
Oh yeah, I'd say we made a lot of good progress.
Oh yeah.
4 hours, not exactly speed run time, but you know.
Yeah, I don't know what your free time is like. Maybe next week we could do it, like next Friday or something.
Yeah, I'm down.
Depends on your sleep schedule.
You know, my sleep schedule is like so fucking chaotic, dude. Like it's like every night I go to bed an hour later than the night before, and so I just
you
like
go around the
loop
whole clock. That's funny.
Yeah, it's insane, and it's been like that for years now.
My sleep schedule was really good for a while. I was like waking up at like 8 a.m. I was going to bed at like midnight. That was really good.
Yeah.
I was getting so much work done when I was like that. But the past few weeks, since I took like a week off and I just let myself slack, like getting back into a good sleep schedule has been tough. Like I had to get an oil change in my car today. So it was at 11, and I had to wake up at like 9 for that, and that was very difficult for me.
Oh,
That was really,
yeah, that's the hard part. Is just like being awake when it's actually going on. No, dude.
I thought I was gonna land in the water. Okay, dude. Okay, I need to make it back before I end the stream. I need to make it back.
I'm gonna be like Saving Private Ryan, trying to get you back here.
I literally was at it too.
Yeah, I saw it on your stream. Here, I'm on my way back to the village.
Do I see it? I think I see it. Okay, I'm good. Listen, Ruben Sim, no hand holding. I'm a soldier, okay? And I get it done. We Marines, we get it done. Where's the chest with my shit, by the way? Okay, I found it. All right. It's been a while, so I'm probably gonna wrap up the stream, but thanks for coming on, buddy. Is there anything you want to plug?
I got a YouTube channel. I got a Twitter that I'm currently banned from at Real Ruben Sim, and I got a merchandise store at rubensim.com.
Gotcha, awesome. Yeah, Ruben Sim on YouTube. Check them all out. Thank you for coming on and wasting 4 hours of your life that you'll never get back.
Anytime.
All right, take care, buddy. See ya.